Welcome back to the Chaos, everyone. I'm ChaosEclipse, and today we are back on ARMA Reforger. I had a very, very important question. It's a good question, given by Vendetta for Life. They asked if this was an extraction shooter, or like DMZ, or like Exfil from Tarkov. The answer is no. That's the simple answer. It's not like any of those. So basically, we're going to look a lot at the map in this video. Well, not too much. Let me just explain. So, um, all of the purple markers, like up here where it says Idaho, is there one above that? No. Okay, so Idaho, Missouri, Kansas, Louisiana, Virginia, Colorado, and Alabama. Those are the main points on the map. First of all, it is not like enlisted um, or what's the other one? Hell Let Loose. It's not like those either. It's similar to them. It's basically a combination of a whole bunch of games. Um, in those games, you have to capture points and then you move forward after capturing that point. And if you're defending, then you defend that point, and if you lose it, then you have to fall back to the point behind it. This is not like that at all, but like I said, it is kind of similar to it. So basically, you have this is basically a Cold War era. Yeah, this is the Cold War era. So it's the Americans against the Soviets. Um, you have blue, which is the Americans, and then you have red, which is the Soviets. So even if you're on the Soviets, Americans still blue, Soviets are still red. And then you can see green markers on here with white. These ones here, like New York or Hawaii. Those are actually a third faction that's in the game, which I don't know who they are. I don't know like what country or whatever they're from. Um, but that's basically a third faction, but they're AI controlled. So the only players are American and Soviets. And then you have the yellow ones, like over here in Kansas. But you have the yellow ones over here, like in Kansas, where I believe this is probably AI controlled, but we can't see it. It's yellow because it is outside of our communication range. So when you first start in the map, let me zoom in here. Well, actually, you can kind of see it there, but I'll still zoom in. How do I zoom in? There we go. So when you highlight this area, you see all the little red lines coming off. Like you have the one from Missouri going to Delaware, from Missouri to Illinois, from Missouri to Arkansas to Massachusetts. Those are communication lines. That means that this was probably our very first spawn. And then over here is where someone eventually got to. They were able to set up a communication tower, so that this is now like a forward operating base. So main base, and then when they moved over, forward operating base, and all of these other ones are now forward operating bases as well. Now the reason why this one is green, even though we have a communication to it, it just means that it's within range of our communication from Massachusetts, but it's still owned by the NPCs, which is why it's still green. So that means that none of us have captured it. If Red wanted to, they could come up here and capture it. Now, you don't take sides with, okay, this round we're on offense, this round we're on defense. That's not how it works. Basically, if you own a base and you're at that base, you're on defense because that base is yours and it could get attacked at any point. If you're moving to another base, if I come down here to Iowa, which is yellow, we probably don't own it, or it would be blue. Um, it could be owned by the Soviets. It could be owned by NPCs here, but we don't know. So basically, now we're on offense because someone else owns Iowa. And our main objective is to move to these yellow spots or even the NPC ones and set up a forward operating base so that we can start spawning in there, so that we can start getting supplies there, everything like that. So if you look at the red ones down here, they probably have Alabama. It's outside of our range, so we can't see it. But right now, they're probably fighting for Colorado. Um, and they should move over to Virginia. But I will say this: there's only about what was it, like 10 people in this game right now. Because I joined a low level one so that I could explain all this. I thought it was gonna be more like, or less, I guess, less accomplished. But there's probably about 6 Americans and 4 Soviets. So that's all that's in here right now. Moving around the map, you cannot see yourself on the map. If you're in a squad, you can see your squad leader on the map. So any of the lines that look like this right here are not lines, the squares that look like this with the X. This is a player that's moving. They name their squad Trigger. That's what Trigger is. And if you highlight it, you can see who all's in that squad. So it's one PlayStation per person, and his name is I'm not Quackers. Quakers? Quackers. Quackers. I think that's Quack. I don't know. I'm bad at spelling. Anyway, all of the ones that look like this, um, like they look like a little suitcase. I don't know what the little symbols mean. I'll be honest, I don't know what those symbols mean. But if it has like a little suitcase like that, it's basically um, a forward operating a forward operating base. So you basically pick a base, and you can see this one down here that's flashing. That means that it's under attack and it's also being defended. So there's Americans and there's Soviets there. It looks like we're probably capturing it, if anything. That's probably why it's blinking. So basically, it's letting the Soviets know that we're capturing it and they're losing it, and it's blinking blue because we're there, and it's blinking red because they probably had it. I don't know, but that's how it roughly works. Um, so basically, what you want to do is you want to either come and you want to start capturing these green places, or you want to go down and you want to start capturing the red ones. When we spawn in, which I have not even spawned in this game, I'm surprised it hasn't kicked me. Probably because I'm still looking around the map. I'm actually moving. So if I want to spawn in, I can pick any one of these little suitcases. Doesn't matter which one. You cannot spawn on your squad leader. You can't spawn on other squad leaders. So if this was my squad leader, it looks like he's heading to Vermont. I would probably want to head to Vermont. But because of how fast he's going, I'd say he's probably in a helicopter. So yeah, he's not even going to Vermont. He's just flying around looking at stuff. Which he's probably just transporting troops back and forth. And then we have two other squad leaders down here. We have Atlas White 3, who is Chippy 69 USA. We also have Atlas Red 3, which is Super V1B Raptor. And I don't see any other players on the map. Maybe they're not spawned in, or maybe they're sitting somewhere and I didn't see them. But then again, like I said, you cannot see what's it called? Like the individual players, you can only see the squad leaders. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna spawn in. Um, hmm. Yeah, we'll do this. No, wait. Trying to think of what to do here. So these little green spots on the map right here, where it says Goey, Gory, whatever this is, this little green circle that I can't zoom in on because every time I zoom in it just gets smaller. Right above my cursor right there, that little green spot, that is that's basically a supply spot. So we can come there, we can get supplies, and we can come and like drop off supplies wherever we want. If I was suggesting anything, like right here, there's another one. If I was suggesting anything, if this is your first time playing the game, do the tutorial. But once you come into a multiplayer game, don't worry about don't worry about doing PvP. Don't jump right into PvP. I know everyone likes PvP and everything. If you want to get more familiar with the game, I promise you're still gonna get into like shooting and everything. Like there's gonna be enemies and all that. Try capturing one of these green places. Like I said, there's NPCs there. They are hard NPCs. They're actually smart. They're very aggressive, if that's what you want to call it. I had to think of the word. Because if they like say they see you in a building, they'll shoot at the building. If they hit you, they will then rush the building and they'll finish you off because sometimes you'll just fall over and get knocked out. For anyone who's played DayZ, the PlayStation version of DayZ or the modded version of DayZ, the vanilla modded version, that's what this game is like, except there's no zombies, obviously. So what we can do is we can spawn in. We'll spawn here at Delaware, or you know what? No, because there's nothing there. So you see the little symbols that pop up under this box. So it says Military Depot, has like the little white symbols and then the grayed out symbols. The white symbols are um, extra things that have been built at this place that you can now utilize. So the one on the very far left, the little I don't know what that is. It's just like an upside down U with a line on it. I don't know what to call that. Maybe a siren. That's basically an arsenal. You can get weapons and everything there, but it depends on how much supplies are actually there right now. So it looks like there's 1,500 of 2,600. The next little grayed out one is a small vehicle depot, which you can spawn in smaller vehicles like Humvees, the little ambulance Humvee, things like that. There's even a little Humvee with a 50 cal on top. The second one is a heavy vehicle depot, so you can spawn in like your 5 tons or 7 tons, items like that. The next one is, what is that one? What is that one? I don't remember what that one is. Um, yeah, I don't remember what that one is. The next one is a little tent. That's, I believe, your medical tent. Or maybe that middle one is your medical tent. And then I don't know what the next one is. One of those is a medical tent. I don't know. The lightning bolt is your communication. So once you have that communication, that's how you get these red lines that shoot out and show all of the other ones. The one next to that is a helipad, which this one doesn't have. And then the one next to that is a little, what is that? Like a little fuel station. So we can't even spawn a vehicle here if we tried. I want a place where we can actually spawn in a vehicle. So here we go. This is kind of far and way out of the way, but we can spawn in vehicles here. We have basically everything here except the helipad, and there's 1,500 supplies here. So we're going to spawn in here. So you're going to tap X on it. It'll have a little outline, and then you're going to hold X to spawn in. Once you spawn in, give it a second. I mean, you can move around if you want. You'll get a little bit of lag, though. The game is very heavy, as far as like what it's getting from the server and everything. All right, so this is the arsenal. There's nothing in the arsenal right now. If there is, you'll see a little box here and a little box in this one. That's another bunker there that looks just like this one. You can see there's 2 of them. This one should have a box. That one should have a box. This is where you would get your weapons from, which you already start with an M16 if you're on the American side. If you're on the Soviet side, you'll start with an AK. And then if you need like bandages or you want to change your equipment or anything, it would be on the right side, which hopefully I can eventually show you guys that. You can also look at the other videos. I did the actual in-game tutorial, so you guys can take a look at that. We're mainly here for the vehicle though. So we need to find the vehicle depot, which you'll eventually get used to what they look like. Here we go. Here's an arsenal that is already set up. That's already good. So this one here is where you get your weapons. It says weapons and ammunition. Then you can get your bandages and stuff from here. So equipment and clothing. The boxes that are behind it is people that like they pick something up and then they drop something off. Because when you drop stuff off, like if I come over here and I open this and let's just say I don't want this this bayonet, so I'll hit square to drop it. You'll see boxes pop up in the background of the screen behind the box we're looking in. So I'm going to drop the bayonet. There you go. You see those boxes just popped up right there? That's my bayonet. But it's just showing that other supplies was dropped off. So it's nothing you really need to worry about. Main thing you need to look at is on the top left where it says Arsenal, it says 1504 available. So that means that every time you spawn in something, it's going to cost you something. So if we get this sniper down here, this M21 SWS, you can see it says 60 under it. So it's going to take 60 from that 1504. So we're going to take the sniper. And you can see, well, eventually it'll take away from there. Is it still showing 1504? There it goes. So 1449 now. So you can see that, you know, points are being taken away. Over time, points are just randomly generated, but it depending on if it's your home base, they'll be generated faster. If it's a forward operating base, they're a bit slower. So just keep that in mind. We're also going to grab a scope for our weapon. We're going to get an M16 scope for our M16. We're going to get a silencer. And we are going to get a couple magazines that are armor piercing. We'll take 4 of them. And then that's it on this side. Now I do want to equip my silencer, so we're going to have to take a look here. You detach the A2 flash hider, and then you can attach your suppressor. There we go. We have our silencer now, and then we can drop off our flash hider. Everything you're carrying does take up, like it makes you move slower. And then if we come over here to the equipment and clothing side, you can see that we can pick up more bandages. So we'll take 2 more of those because we only have 2. We'll take 2 saline bags. We'll take 1 morphine kit. And I think that's basically all I use. You can grab whatever you want from here as long as the points are available. You can even switch your uniform to like all green or the different type of camo. I'm going to stay the way I am. We're going to find this vehicle depot, and I'm going to show you guys what you should be doing. Well, I don't want to say should. This is how I learned the game, though. Um, so what I did is I went and I found a vehicle depot. Like here's a vehicle depot. Like I said, you'll get used to knowing what they look like. This is a big one because it has the vehicle marks here and it goes in the shape of a like a Y, like a peace sign. So there's this entrance, that entrance, that entrance. This is um a three opening, I guess if that's what you want to call it, vehicle depot. So that means that these are the heavy ones. So if you look in here, you'll have 5 tons, 7 tons, everything like that, and you can see the 24. So if we open it up, it's going to be the same as the other one. You'll see vehicles down here at the bottom that you can spawn in. Some vehicles, even if you have the points, you can't spawn in, but it'll have a rank on top of it. So like this one here, the mobile command unit, you can see there's 3 arrows up. For the army, I believe that's sergeant. So we have to basically be a sergeant in order to spawn in that vehicle. This one we need to be corporal, and then the rest we can spawn in. So let's get out of this one though, because I want to show you guys the small one too, and I think I've seen it over here somewhere. Yeah, here's the small one. You can see it has 2 little track marks on it. And it has like all this tires and everything. So this is where you can repair your vehicle. But if you come back here into the little shed, you can see this is where you spawn in the vehicles. This one only has 1,500 available. So if we come in here, you can see all the vehicles that we can spawn in again. Once again, that one needs to be, you have to be a corporal to spawn that one in or a corporal to spawn that one in. But the rest of these, it looks like we can spawn in. All right, so what we're going to do, okay, what we're going to do, we have time. We're going to spawn in a large vehicle, and I'm going to show you guys, like I said, how I learned how to play the game. Before we do that, I want to show you the main objective one more time. So like I said, you have to capture 5 different purple spots. So the way that you know that, um, some of the maps, or I guess there's only 2 maps. There's this one, which is called Evron, and then there's also Arlen, which is Arland. Um, that one, I believe you only need to capture 2. If you look in the top right up here, so you have the American flag with the 3 on the left side of it, and you have the Soviet flag with the 1 on the right side of it. It shows a 5 in the middle. The 5 in the middle, that's your target. So whichever side gets to 5 first, they're going to win the match. Now, don't get me wrong, it doesn't automatically win once you capture 5. So if America gets up to 5, it'll start a timer in the middle, in the top middle of the screen that everyone can see. I believe it's like somewhere between like 3 and 5 minutes. I don't remember exactly, but let's just say it's 5 minutes. So that 5 minute timer will start counting down once one of these sides have 5. So if America has 5 and that timer is going, Soviets need to recapture one of the ones that America has captured so that it drops our number to 4. If they are if they're able to do that, obviously then they'll have 2 and we'll only be at 4. The game will continue. The timer will go away and the game will continue. If they're capturing one, the time freezes. So you don't have to like rush over there. If you literally get there with 1 second and there's no enemies in the area, you can recapture that base with 1 second and it'll drop the timer completely and the game will just keep going. So there's no set time where, hey, this is only going to be a quick 10-minute game. It's going to be fast. We're going to have fun, blah, blah, blah. No, it's whoever captures 5 and however long it takes. So this could go on for 10 minutes. It could go on for hours. It could go on for days. It just depends on how long it takes to capture. So I don't remember exactly where we spawned in at. Like I said, you can't really see yourself on the map here, but what we are going to do is we're going to spawn in a large vehicle here. And we're going to, if you look down here at the bottom, you can see that, which I don't have my cursor anymore. You can see this one here, the very first one where the letters are moving that I've highlighted. It transports troops and equipment. This one also transports troops and equipment, except it's enclosed. This one looks like it can also hold fuel, and I don't know what that box symbol is. This one is a repair truck. It has the box symbol. Maybe that's ammo. And then it also has a storage thing. And then this one is for building and storage. So basically, we want anything that has storage. So we're going to take the regular transport truck, but the one that's enclosed here. And the reason for that is because, like I said, what we're going to do is we're going to actually transport some stuff. This is, like I said, how I learned how to play the game. So I'm going to spawn this in right here. And then we're going to hold touchpad and triangle. And we're going to run over to our truck before it rolls away. Jump in this bad boy, if it'll let me. Come on. Well, that's not cool. Please don't blow up. Let's get in there. Whoever placed that thing there sucks. Oh, come on, come on. There we go. All right, and then I'm going to hold the options button to zoom out so we can go in third person here. Turn off this engine so that it's not moving real quick. I don't want anyone to see what I'm transporting so they don't know if it's people or what's it called? People or cargo, which I thought I could close that thing, but I guess not. Yeah, I guess you can't close it. Okay, well, I was going to close that. Maybe I have to close it from the inside. It's fine, though. We'll get back in here. See if he closes the door on his own. Of course not. All right, zoom in. Close door. There we go. Zoom out. All right, now, like I said, I don't remember exactly where we spawned in, so let's see what we got here. Did we spawn in here? I think that's a vehicle. I think that's one of the Ford command centers. I don't think we spawned in down here. I think we spawned in up here. Are we at Massachusetts? Maybe Illinois? Oh, this is where I dropped in. This arrow right here shows where you dropped in at, but it doesn't show where you're at. So basically we're somewhere on this base right now. If you look for the heavy vehicle thing, which I think is right here, and then our vehicle rolled forward. So this is the dirt road right in front of us. So we're going to hit this dirt road. We're going to make a left. We're going to hit this hardtop road, and we're going to follow this up because we're going to go over here to Hawaii. So dirt road left, hard road right. Got it. Get out of there. There's the dirt road. Start our vehicle back up. There we go. So left on the dirt road. And this isn't the road that I thought it was. Yeah, it is. Okay. Alright, then we're going to go right on the hardtop road here. And we're just going to follow this straight. So it looks like we're already coming up to another hardtop road. I don't think that's right. I think we went down this dirt road. So we're on this hardtop, so we're going to make a right here. Yeah. Oops, nope, nope, nope. Sorry, no, no. I didn't mean to jump out. It's good to know that that thing stops on its own. Come on, get back in. And we're just going to leave the door open this time because I don't care. Alright, make another right here. And then this is the one we're going to keep following. You can also drive that Jeep there if you want to. We took this so that we can get supplies. So if we can make it to this place here, if we wanted to, we can actually get supplies here. So how about that? Should we do that first? Get supplies and then head over here so that we can stock that place up. Let's do that. So we're going to turn around. We're going to hit that hard road we just came from, and we're going to go to the right. So back out of there, and I hit the wrong button again. Like I said, it's a steep learning curve, guys. I'm still not even completely familiar with all the buttons, but I've also played it for, this might be like my 5th or 6th game, 7th maybe. I'm still under 10, put it that way. Alright, so back to the hard top road over here. And we're going to make a right on it. So now we're on this darker yellow road and we're heading this way. So we're going to keep driving until we see our first hardtop road, and we're going to take that one. To the right. And keep in mind, you can see enemies at any point in time. So even like right now, we could run into some AI. We could run into other player enemies that got behind enemy lines. So just keep it in mind, because at any point in time, you could go into combat. That's a dirt. Actually, that's a trail. That's not even a dirt road. All right, so here's our first hardtop road. So we're turning here. That puts us right here. So we're going to follow this up. And we're looking for this place right here. So after we make this first left around the bend here, we're looking for this place. And keep in mind, these supply places can also have enemies at them. So when we get there, we might have to put up a fight. But it's in the middle of a lot of army stuff, like U.S. owned properties, I guess if that's what you want to call it, owned bases. So it could be already ours, but I guess we'll find out when we get there. It looks like it's probably those buildings that are right up here on the left, where that water tower's at. So if you start hearing gunshots, you'll know it's enemies because the AI will start shooting from very far away if they see you. Which I don't hear any gunshots yet, so it's probably ours. But we're still going to pull in here a little slow, and I just need to find an opening. Which looks like it's right up here on the left. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we would already got shot at. They would have had people posted here at the gate, I think. So let's kind of squeeze in here. And now what we're looking for is a supply depot, which it looks like it's right there on the left, where all these boxes are. Oh, nope, there's enemies here. So let's kind of park off to the side because I don't know where they're at and we're driving very slow. The enemy does carry, what's it called? Rockets? RPGs? Open, open, open. The enemy does carry RPGs, so we need to be careful with that because they will shoot the truck. They are also very good shots. So you don't want to stand out. Oh, you don't want to stand out in the open too long. They're probably shooting at the truck. There they are right there. So we're going to adjust our sight to 300. And we're going to shoot them. Oh, well. I shot one time to the left of him and went down. Okay, we're not dead. We're not dead. We're only unconscious. So when we wake up, we're probably going to be bleeding. They might be rushing the building to go ahead and finish me off. We'll see what happens here in a second. Come on. Wake up. Wake up. I can look around right now, but can't really see much anyway. I don't know if that's the entrance over there or what. Okay, we're live. Get back our weapon here. We're going to hit tap right on the D-pad. We're not bleeding or anything. They must have got a headshot on me, but the Kevlar probably stopped it. So that's the window that they shot me at. So we're going to crawl away from that window a bit. They probably moved to a different location or at least shifted over. So we're going to be very careful here. There is a way to lean. I don't like using it. I think it's R3 on the D-pad. L3. Basically, or I said on the D-pad. When you're zoomed in, if you hit R3, you lean right. L3 leans left. Oh, I killed one, and then the other dude behind him got me. That's what and I'm knocked out. So they're going to finish me off. They're definitely going to come up to me and shoot me again. If they don't, then as soon as I get up, they'll start shooting. Our truck is also smoking, by the way. I knew I shouldn't have just went into that base. It was too easy. All right, yeah. So we're bleeding right now. We need to get some cover real quick. And they're probably going to come around this corner and finish me off while I'm trying to bandage here, but we're going to try it anyway. So let's bandage. All right, got that bandage. It looks like we probably have another one we can bandage here, which it's not letting me. I probably need a saline bag. Let's use that. Equip. I can hear them coming. I hear footsteps. Alright, gave ourselves a saline bag. We're still losing blood though. I don't know why it's not letting me use the other one. Use. I think we're using it now. Let's see if we have any other bandages or bandages that we need to use. No. Okay. Alright, so I don't think they know I'm alive. We can also use the morphine injector, so we're going to use this. And then I don't have any other, I have one other saline bag. I could use it right now, but our color is slowly coming back, so we'll see what happens. Our other weapon is right there, but we need to... They're out there. I can hear them moving. Alright, that guy's dead. Okay. Alright. I think we're good for the most part. Bad thing is we don't have much cover in this building. So if they come in the building, we're kind of screwed. Now I did only see one other guy, but I'm hearing other footsteps out there, so I think there's more than just one out there. I don't know if they can hear you walking, but I do know that they are pretty active. Like if they know that someone's there, they will keep looking around. Now I think he thinks he killed me, and that's why he didn't come in the building the rest of the way. He shot me and then left. So what we're going to do is we're going to close this door real quick. And we're going to search this guy's body, see if he has any bandages or anything that we could take. So we're going to open up his bag here. He doesn't have anything. He has a smoke grenade, some magazines for his weapon, and a flashlight. We can check his pants, see if he had anything in there. He has a tourniquet. There's a bandage, so we can take that. Put it over here in our pants. He has a radio, a compass, map, tourniquet, e-tool, and a bayonet. So we don't need any of that. And then I don't think he has anything in his jacket. Yeah, so that's it. And then we could take his weapon if we want, but we're not going to. So that tent right there with the boxes and that sign, that's what we need to back up to in order to get supplies out of this place. But we need to take out the NPCs here. Because if not, we're going to end up dying. So I'm going to move to a different spot on the by this building so that we don't end up opening the door and dying right there. Bad thing is I don't know where this guy went, and they can see through bushes even though we can't, which is kind of bad. Was there a door outside this right side over here? There is. Let's go this way. Come on, open up the rest of the way. There you go. Alright, let's see. There's another tent here that we can take supplies from. Alright, so I don't know where this guy went. Over there is where they came from. But I'm not seeing anyone else over there. Doesn't mean he didn't go back though. So let's move this way by our vehicle again. Okay, I don't see him here. I heard him out here. Like he was trying to get in the building. So I think he's somewhere in these green bushes right here, but I don't know that for a fact. Bad thing is he's gonna see us before we see him. So if he came this way, he might have been circling the building maybe? That's the door that we opened. Did he come in here after we... No. Also, I believe I could be... They're shooting at the helicopter. So I heard shots from over here. So I think they're still over here. I believe once you trigger the AI, they do start pushing back. Because I played with a friend earlier and, well, yesterday. I played with a friend yesterday, and after we triggered the AI, we started seeing them along the same road that was initially empty when we went back because they killed us pretty quick. So I heard shots over here. I think they might be in that building over there. Or by that building. So let's go across the street here. I don't want to get back in the truck yet because I believe if you start up the truck, they're going to start shooting again and they're going to know where you're at. Let's see if they maybe came out on the road and started moving down the road. I don't see anyone out there. I swear I heard gunshots over here when the helicopter flew over. Oh, I think I see him. He's taking cover right now. Right there. Yep. I don't know if that's the only guy. Get a couple extra shots in him. Now you don't have to shoot them that many times. I do it because if they don't die, they will bandage and get back up. Like right now he's bandaging. He's not dead. No, he is dead. Okay, he's just freaking out. The AI, like the graphics, he's just wigging out. We'll just make sure here. All right, now I don't know if those were the only two either though. But what we can do is we can come over to his body, we can search his body. Once again, you can take his weapon, whatever else you find on him. If you want to, you can even wear his uniform. We're not going to do that though. Oh, am I still bleeding? No, I think that's just showing that I'm recovering from blood loss. See, I don't know what those... Yeah, that one just went away. That one still shows I need another saline bag and a tourniquet still, I think, on my chest. So we could do that because I do have both. Let's go ahead and get inside here and we'll go ahead and do that real quick. Let's make sure it's clear though. Alright, looks clear. Do it right here in this little corner. Alright, so we'll do the saline bag. Use. I'm holding triangle. If you look in the bottom left, you could also equip it and then hold R2, but I'm just holding triangle to use it. And then we'll also use the morphine injector because it does show that symbol down there too. So I think those are the things that just shows you what you need to use to repair yourself. And now we don't have any more, so if we get shot again, we're basically probably dead unless we can find more equipment. If I would have brought... That back door is open. If I would have brought the ambulance Humvee, I think we could have used that in order to get extra medical supplies to repair ourselves, but it's fine. So we're going to come down here because this back door is open. And I want to see if there's any guys back here. Is that a guy there? I think that's a rock sticking through the fence. Alright, we're going to check on the other side of the fence. Because that guy down there was looking out that way, so there might be some guys out here. Usually they'll run out into the open field. That's the only dumb thing about them. They'll still take cover, but they'll run out into the open field a lot, and they'll like look around and like see what they can see and everything. I think those were the only two guys here. So one way to find out, we're just going to run out here in the open. We're going to get back in our truck, I guess. Anyone in here? No, I don't see anyone. We're also going to reload our magazine or our M16. Rain looks like it's maybe stopping. Sun's coming out. Alright, so like I said, you're looking for this tent here. This has all their supplies in it. If you hit square on it, you can see it up in the top right. It has 800 of 800 right now. So this one isn't unlimited. I thought I saw another one somewhere too. I think these over here. Is this not? Yeah, right here. So that one has 15 of 15. So we'll actually come over to this one. Here's another one. 1,000. And where I'm looking is up in the top left where it says vicinity. And then under that, it shows the numbers. So it shows how much each one has. I don't know how much that Humvee can hold. So we'll come to the one that says 1,500. I think it can only hold 800, which would be fine with the one we're already next to. But if it can hold more, then I want to max it out as much as possible because it doesn't show you how much it can hold. It just says cargo. So let's get back in this, see if we get shot at. We'll back it up over here. And you just want to get as close as you can to the sign. You don't have to be like right on top of it, but you want to get pretty close, like pretty much right there. We'll go ahead and turn it off, jump out, and it's kind of rolling away, so we'll see if we can even do it now. You want to go down to load. Yeah, so we can only load 600 in here. See how it says 0 of 600? And then the second number, I didn't understand this earlier, but now I do. So the 0 of 600 is how much can be in the truck, and then the 15 of 15 is what's currently in the supply here. So if you hold square on this, it'll start loading 100 at a time. We're going to take 600 out of here. There we go, completely full. And now what we're going to do, jump back in here, turn the vehicle back on. We're going to look at our map if I can remember how to do it. There we go. So now we need to bring it over to Hawaii, and we also need to capture Hawaii. So we are basically right next to this. So we're like right here. So we're literally just going to come out of the gate because I think the gate is right here. We're going to come out of the gate. We're going to drive just straight across here. So we're going to hit the hardtop road we came on. We're going to hit another one, and we should find this this three-way. We're going to follow this road here because that goes straight to Hawaii. So that's my plan. Whether or not that happens, we'll find out. Oh, see, I was thinking we're over by that water tower. We were a little bit further out. I forgot that we came to the other one. So we're going to go straight across this field. Because who needs roads when you're in combat, right? Alright, we are going to have to be careful with some of the bigger trees. Smaller trees in a vehicle like this, I think you can just kind of mow down, but it will still damage the vehicle. And then you also want to be careful with hills and stuff because you can flip these trucks, which you don't want to do because if you flip it, I think it takes something like 15 people to flip it back over. If it's one of the Jeeps, I think you can flip it by yourself. Alright, here is the second hardtop road. So now we're looking for the three-way piece, which I think it's over there to our right. It might be over there to the left, but I think it's right here. Yeah. I think this is it, maybe. Don't flip, don't flip, don't flip. This is... Oh, here it is. Okay, sweet. Oh, and there's enemies. Enemies, enemies. Oh, back up faster, back up faster. We also got one out there in the field. You see him? So two at the gate right there, one out in the field. So far we need to take out 3 guys. We're going to turn the vehicle here so that we can give ourselves some cover. Now, I could just technically drive through these guys, But if they have what's it called? Rocket, they can take out the truck and we'll lose all the supplies, so we need to be careful here. Oh, nice, a window. That's what I was hoping for. Sometimes there's not windows in these buildings. All right, we got a guy out there on the road. See if we can grab him. Two people. I think I hit him. I think I saw a little blood there. Now, because I hit him, that means he has a line of sight on me too. And once you shoot, they do know where you're at. That was also from the unsilenced weapon. We can hear our vehicle running. I don't know where this guy's at. Oh, it looks like they're coming to the building. Let's go back first person. I don't know if there's another way to come up here. I can hear them talking. They're probably inspecting the truck down there. These are AI players. Like I said, the AI is smart. Bad thing is there's a back entrance to this place that was already open too. I should have closed that door. Can I get up on this? Can't see out there. I didn't realize there was a little roof covering there. It's okay. We'll stay here for a second. Let's see if they go back. Maybe they'll go back. I don't know if they actually go back or not. Alright, well, this is not good. We're kind of pinned down by at least 4 guys. Because I think there was 2 at the gate and then 2 more came down the road. I shouldn't have put a scope on this. I could take off the scope right now, but I think we'll be fine. Okay, so they probably went back. Oh, this back gate's open? I don't know if this was open. They might be looking for me, and I don't think they search buildings, honestly. I don't know that for a fact, though. Alright, so they seen him fall. They will be coming this way. At least I think they seen him fall. I don't want to jump over the fence. That'll kind of put us on the skyline there. I should have just stopped firing once that guy fell because they'll go out there and bandage him. I could have used him as bait. There goes a guy there. So they're probably coming around again. I should probably go back in the house, let them reset again. Oh. Oh. All right, so it looks like the Soviets just caught a place because now it's 3-2. I'm not seeing where the other guy was that just shot at me. There's the one that I killed. They're up front. Okay. That's what? 1, 2, that's 3. So there's still a fourth guy somewhere. We could probably just get in our truck now and just leave. Because I don't think he'll follow too far down the road. And we still have quite a ways to go. Because we're all the way right here. And we just need to go all the way down there. But there's probably going to be guys all along this road as well. Oh. Pretty sure he's seen me. Maybe not. I don't know where he went. So it looks like they do come in the building. I've never seen them inside the building. He hit me. He hit me. We need a bandage. Good thing I stole the bandage off that other guy. We'll go ahead and bandage. Hopefully we don't need to use saline or anything like that. Moderate injury, impaired accuracy. Okay. We don't have morphine or anything though, so we're kind of screwed at that point. Yes, we're wasting ammo by reloading before using all of our rounds. So that was the fourth guy. I don't know if there are any other ones, but we're gonna look and see if we can recover some supplies here. So he has nothing there. Here we go, morphine kit, perfect. So we'll take that. Don't really need a tourniquet. I do need a saline bag, I think. Not at this moment, because I don't think we're losing blood currently, but I think we're going to need one in the long run. The morphine, I think, will help with that injury that we still have. So if we come over here, we can now use the morphine thing. We're just going to hold triangle to use it. And it'll stay there, but eventually it will go away. So we can search the guy in the front and the one in the back, but we do need to be careful because, like I said, I don't know if there's any other enemies in here. So it looks like he came in through the front door because I don't think if they do come in, I don't think they close the doors behind them. All right, so let's come over here, search this guy. And as you guys seen, this one had a rocket on him. Yeah, on his backpack, he has a RPG. Or on his back, I don't know why I said backpack. All right, so we can search his pants. Here's another morphine thing, I think. No, that's a bayonet. So we'll take his bandage. I don't know. I think that's a weapon holder. Yeah, that's the RPG. Okay. And then we'll check this. Oh. That's it. Okay. And then we'll check the guy over by the front of our truck. Nothing in that one. And nice, another morphine thing. We'll take that. Take his bandage. And I think we're good. Yeah, so we're all healed up. Well, it does show another morphine thing can be used. Let's try another morphine thing, see if that works. Like I said, the injuries I still don't understand just yet. And then eventually that'll go away, I think. Yeah, see, I'm not sure if that's actually helping it or not. Alright, so we can jump in here. Bad thing is, I left this vehicle on and it turned off just now, so I don't know if it's out of gas because we didn't fill it up before we left. Because they do take gas. Looks like it's not out of gas. Bottom left, yeah, we're more than half tank, so we're good. Alright, so we're going to turn left here. Head down the road and keep going all the way down to Hawaii again. See if we get shots on us again. No, that's just a regular Jeep. I think if that was a medical Jeep, I think you can get medical supplies out of it, but it's not. So we're just going to keep moving. And we're smoking. I don't think that's just the exhaust. I do think that that's damage from that's on the vehicle. I could be wrong. It looks like exhaust, but I don't know. Alright, what place is this? I know this isn't it, but I don't know what this place is. This is a power plant. I don't know if anyone would be there. If it is, we are going to keep going though. Or if there is anyone there, we're just going to keep driving. I mean, either way, we're going to keep driving, but I'm just letting you know we're not going to stop if we start getting shot at from there. Alright, and then coming up on Hawaii, this is where we're going to get into another gunfight down here. So there's probably going to be a barricade in the road. So we're going to slow down here. I think I see a barricade already. Can't really tell. No, it's not a barricade. Alright. Let's keep going. We're going to go a little slow here because if there's enemies, we'll start getting shot at any point here. And there's not really, at the moment, there's no trees. There is up here on the left, but right there wasn't any trees, so I wouldn't really had any cover. I'm pretty sure we're like right on top of the place. Yeah, because this is where it dead ends and turns into a dirt road. So we should have a building right here on our left. And we just go further down the dirt road. So there's a building on the left. And then down this dirt road is where we need to go. But I believe up here, I think there's going to be enemies. Almost like 90% sure there's going to be enemies on this dirt road. Yep. I heard a shot from my right too. Alright, so what they're going to do, they do lay down a lot of suppressive fire, and I mean a lot. So like even when they can't see you, they're going to keep shooting for a bit. We're going to backtrack a little bit and come down to the water so that we can have clear shots on them. But I do think there's guys down here because like I said, I heard shots from the right. So we need to be a little careful here. Oh, come on, get over the boat. There you go. Alright, and now they're going to be moving to the last place that they've seen me, which is either by the truck or in this area. So we need to move and get inside somewhere. We also don't want a building that's going to not be good for us. How about this one? Can we see out of it? Not really. I really think there's enemies down here on this dock somewhere. Oh, that's at me. Where's it coming from? Is it coming from across the water? I don't know where those shots are coming from. There's no way they're shooting at me from over there, right? All right, those are coming from up there. So that's up by the lighthouse. But how did they see me when I was... And the shots sound like they're coming from over there. Unless they're inside one of these buildings and they saw me through a window and they're just hitting like the walls. We have to be careful because I don't have any more medical stuff. I have 4 bandages, no morphine kits, uh, no morphine kits, and no saline bags. And I don't know why I call it a morphine kit. It's a morphine needle, injector, whatever you want to call it. But it's not a kit. It's literally just a needle. All right, so if they see me from way up there, oh, is that their tent right there? No, is that a tent? I swear I just heard someone walking by me. And I think I just heard birds fly away. Montana, huh? So we have 4. Where's Montana? Oh, right there. I think the Soviets are trying to circle around, capture there, and then come back to Colorado. I think that's what's going on. Or they're leading people away from Colorado. Like I said, the purple ones are the ones that need to be captured. So honestly, if we leave this area and we just capture Virginia, I think we won. Because we're already at 4 and they still have 2. But that's, like I said, that's when the map ends. Right now, I am just doing my own thing. And doing this does help because it just gives us more places to get supplies from. And like I said, you need supplies to build forward operating bases. You need supplies to get weapons, to spawn vehicles. You basically, supplies run the game. If you want to be really good, what we could do is instead of capturing the place that we're trying to, Hawaii, what we could do is now that we cleared this place, we could take stuff from this farm. We could bring it over to Delaware and we could just keep restocking back and forth. And you'll actually get XP for that. But I just want to show you guys actually capturing a place if we can do it, which is going to be hard because it's almost nighttime and I can't see crap in the dark because there is no night vision in the game. There's a guy right there. I think he just seen me. Like I said, they're just gonna shoot where I'm at. So if we get hit, but can't see anything anyway. Ah! No, I'm dead. That was definitely a headshot. Nope, still only knocked out. They're gonna come and finish me off though. I don't see why they wouldn't. Yeah, he's right there. Maybe if I lay still, they won't shoot at me. Two of them. If we need a saline bag, I'm still gonna die. Oh, they're gonna kill me. Yeah, I can't do anything because I don't have a weapon in my hand. I only have a sniper on my back, which I'm pulling out. Ah, they're right there. It didn't let me pull out my weapon yet. Okay, pull it out, pull it out. There we go. All right, we're not bleeding or anything. Oh yeah, we are. We're cut somewhere. We're not bleeding though, but we do have a major minor injury. I don't know what it is. It's an injury. We're injured. All right, I think I lost them, but they are going to keep looking, and I can't repair that. Like I said, I do have a bandage. I think minor injuries, when the cuts look like that, I think they need to be fixed with a morphine injector. But I don't know that for sure. And I know this is probably hard for you guys to see all this. There's no gamma or anything that you can change in the game. If you're on PlayStation and you're using a monitor, you can turn off your HDR on the actual PlayStation itself. But if you're on like PC or Xbox, I don't know if Xbox has HDR. PC, it's probably the same. But you can also change the gamma on televisions if you have a TV where you have control over the gamma. Alright, so we need to get back over there. We need to pick back up our weapon, but we also need to kill these guys. I can't believe I'm still alive. I won't be for long though, because we don't have anything. And I can't see anything now. Hi. Definitely saw you. Run away. Oh, run away. They're gonna go to where those shots came from. Okay, they stopped again. The layout of this place is horrible. Alright, this up here is where we dropped our weapon. But this is also where I've seen other guys. There was two on me, which I just killed one on the hill in front of me. He's over there. I don't know where anyone else is at the moment. Our weapon should be right. Yeah, there's our weapon. So we can pick this back up. There we go. Alright, we got this equipped again. We can search that guy's body, but the problem is that we just killed him, so they're probably watching his body, maybe. There's 3 over there. I don't know. I don't know how they respond to grenades. Like if I throw one past them, I don't know if they'll look over there or look at the way that it came from. Like I don't know if they'll automatically know, hey, it went this way, so you know he's over there. There's a guy right there. Now I'm not zeroed in, so I probably can't make that shot. So I'm not gonna shoot at him. I'm just looking. There's 2 guys there. I think that's their tent right there. That's a tent that we need to capture. That's a 3rd guy, so there's at least 3 guys out here. I thought I saw 4. Yep, there's a 4th one. I don't want to go out too far. I think they have bad sight at night too, so we're going to low crawl over to this body. See if we can get a morphine injector or more bandages or hopefully a saline bag. Come on, search. So it looks like he has stuff in his pants here, which he has a bandage we can take. I don't really care about the tourniquet. Although I've never used a tourniquet, I don't know exactly what they're for. Sounds like someone's near us, unless that was me moving. Alright, and then he has nothing else. Alright, so I could just circle all the way around them, I guess. Because like I said, I think that it's hard for them to see too. It's not a... Okay, I thought that was a guy there. Hopefully there's no guys out this way. I hope you guys can see this, because this is actually some good combat going on here. So, like I said, I'm surprised I haven't died yet. I think the most guys, keep in mind they were AI, the most guys I've probably taken out at once was 6. We're currently at... Oh, he sees me. He definitely sees me. Crap, they hit me, I'm bleeding. I'm gonna try to get in this building before I bandage. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get in, what are you doing? Ah, the door is stuck. I think we're bleeding pretty bad. We're gonna go back in the building where we died. This building up here. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. I need to get in there so I can bandage. Oh, close the door, close the door. Close this door too. Bandage, bandage, bandage. I don't know what number we're at. I was gonna say, but I honestly I don't know. I was trying to think of it when that guy was looking right at us and started shooting. Can I use this one too or no? Can't tell if I'm using the bandage. I think I am. No, I'm not. Okay. Now you do have a flashlight, but I don't think you want to use the flashlight because they will shoot at your flashlight, obviously hitting you. You can also change the color on the flashlight, which I don't remember how. I think you have to equip it. So if we put it in our hands, like so, and then we look at it with our right stick. How do we do this? No, not like that. I just put it away. Equip. I don't know how to look at it. Maybe you can't do it. Yeah, maybe that was a mod that I seen. Oh, I hear people moving. I don't think that's just me. Alright, yeah, so I need 2 morphine injectors right now. We're good on blood. We could use a saline bag. but we don't have one, and we also don't have the morphine injectors. All right, they never open the door. I wonder if I can draw them in with the light. I don't think so. See if we can see anyone through any of the windows. Like I said, I'm sorry that you guys can't see anything right now. Oh, that's right. The windows are all kind of blocked by a fence. It's here. That's why I didn't stay in this house. I mean, he was running right at me. I don't know if you guys seen that. He was running right at me before he actually shot. So I do think that they do have a hard time seeing. I could technically go out this way. Like I said, hopefully you guys can see what's going on. I could technically go out this way, but the problem with this is I'm not going to have cover out here other than trees. And the trees aren't really going to help much. I don't see any buildings out here. If there's at least like ruins or something, I'll try it. See if I can at least pick one off maybe. I think he sees me. There's two right here. I think you can see the one. The other one was over by a thing of sandbags. I don't know if you guys seen him or not. He looked right at me though. That's why I started backing off. Yeah, and then if I shoot that one there, they're gonna rush me, and they'll just be shooting me in the back while I'm running. So we're already damaged quite a bit. Oh man, decisions. I think I might have to wait until daytime. But the problem is, if the game ends before daytime, then you guys won't even see me capture this place. And it's already been going on for quite a while, but um, obviously it can speed up very fast or slow down. I mean, we're at 3 of 3. It looks like Soviets are kind of making a comeback here. Looks like they captured Colorado and Virginia. So that means they have Alabama too. So Alabama, Colorado, and Virginia are theirs. We have Louisiana, Missouri, and Idaho. Which I don't know why no one on the American side is going for Kansas. That's an easy capture that's not behind enemy lines. But I also don't know if there's a way. Yep, there you go. So it looks like, no, it doesn't say, does it? Oh yeah, so there's 4 people on the American side and 3 people on the Soviet side. So that's why the game's going so slow. I guess we can go back up here. Keep in mind this is also an official server. You can play on modded servers. Well, not modded servers, but you can play on different servers like custom servers. Like servers that people made. There's also a game master mode where a game master will take control of the entire game. He can spawn in enemies wherever. He can make it PvE, PvP, whatever. Excuse me. Whatever he wants. I haven't really done the game master too much. The little bit that I did do with a friend, honestly, I kind of didn't like it. But it was just a whole bunch of people messing around too. I think if they would have taken it a little more, not serious, like I'm not saying you have to be serious in the game or anything like that, but I don't know, it just didn't feel the same. It felt like I was playing a different game when they were doing it. And there's a guy there. We can take him out and then run. Got him. He threw up a flare or something? I don't know what that was. Or maybe that was my tracer round hitting off his weapon. So they're going to come this way since I shot some shots even though it was silenced. We're going to just kind of hide out in here for a second. This isn't the building I thought it was, but it'll work. I don't know if you guys can hear that. They're basically surrounding my building right now. But I don't think they're going to come in here. I think they're just running to where the shots came from. Like, unless they see you go in the building, I don't think they'll search inside, but I could be wrong. I guess we'll find out in a second. Can I lure them in with the flashlight? It'd be funny if they just unload on this door and hit me. I'd be so mad. I mean, it would be my fault, but I want to say there's probably two outside that I can hear. See if we can open the door and see someone. Oh shit! I'm so dead. There's no way I'm surviving this. They're gonna open the door while I'm bandaging. I don't know which door to watch. Oh, they're shooting at the door. Let me get down. Oh, I so need morphine kits, morphine injectors. Oh my god. Is that a break in the fence? That is. When did that happen? Was there an explosion or something? Did they throw a grenade at me? I wasn't paying attention. I was more worried about getting shot at than a grenade landing on me. The nighttime doesn't last too long, but what I'll do is I'll hide out in here, guys. Um, and either the game will end and I'll let you guys know, or uh, what's it called? Or it'll be daytime and I'll come back and I'll show you guys the rest of me capturing this place. So give me a minute and I'll be back in when it's daytime or when the game ends. All right, guys. I think honestly it's been probably about an hour. Sun's coming up. It actually went from dark to not dark very fast. It literally took like 30 seconds. So the sun just rose up. We're gonna go ahead and continue here. See if we can finish capturing this place or finish dying. Um, the wounds that I had did heal over time, so I think the main thing that you need to worry about is having the saline bag if you're too low on blood, or having bandages if you are um, bleeding. But other than that, it looks like we're good at the moment. So we still got one guy out there, which I don't know if I can hit him. I don't know what my scope is set to. That's probably about 500 meters, I'd say. Miss. Another miss. That was definitely a miss. Also a miss. Hey, got him. Alright, they're coming up. We're going to run here so we can get a little bit of cover here. I hear them behind me. At least it sounds like they're behind me. Okay, so they might be coming from down that hill. I think that's why the birds took off from down there. Thought I seen a guy standing there when I wasn't zoomed in. There's one all the way out there. I'd say that's probably about right there. Got him. Looks like his friend is probably trying to bandage him, maybe. He's down too. The friend is alive though, because he was trying to bandage him. So he will eventually not knock out, but if he doesn't have injuries that are bad, he'll get up on his own and start bandaging. Looks like there's one right there, maybe. I think that's a head. I think that might have been me walking in the grass there. Yeah, he's getting up. And I think I just got him in the head. He stopped moving after that. Yeah, I think that's a guy right there. I think that's his head sticking over the sandbag there. Looks like there's another one there. Got him. Let's see if that is all of them. We're going to move up fast, but slow at the same time, if that makes sense. Like slow enough to be able to see people, but fast enough to be able to take anyone out if they're... I think he's dead. Alright, so this isn't the tent that we need to capture. It's actually up there. The one with the flag, that's the tent we're looking for. And the fact that we are this close, I was going to say there's still people. Because we're this close and it's not capturing yet. So we'll take out this guy. Give it a second. Now. Nope, he's moving. There's also another one there. I heard shots from the left. Might have been one of the guys that I didn't finish off. Or from the right, I mean, over there. No, they're still down. Alright, I don't see them, but they can see me, so we're going to fall back. Because Because what that'll do is that'll bring them in or it'll reset them. So we'll see what's going on here. Alright, that thing that I thought was a head is still just there, so I don't think that's one of them. They're shooting from somewhere in the bush. They threw a smoke grenade. I don't think anyone is shooting from over there. I think it's ricochets. Like they're either hitting the wood or the rocks near me or something like that. Oh, wow. Okay, they're like right here somewhere. Maybe they are over there. Oh, God. I don't see them, though. Because that hit the barn right over there. There's one right there. Pretty sure he's dead. I just got corporal. Well, I didn't just get corporal, but I got a little XP out of that one. There's one other guy somewhere. Just making sure he's dead. I'm gonna be so mad if this one guy kills me. Was that me moving? Or was he just now behind me? Okay, I guess it was me. Where's this last guy at? Oh, they're all dead. You see the friendly forces thing capturing at the top? So that means we are capturing it now. I think, yeah, we just weren't close enough. All right, well, we're going to search these guys as well real quick. Should be no one else here, so... we need some tourniquets, or not tourniquets. We need morphine injectors and there's one morphine injector. We need morphine injectors, more bandages, and saline bags. And as you can see, the thing that we're the little bar on top of the screen just popped up again, so we are currently capturing it while we're searching the bodies here. Take that. Oh wait, can we search that vest too? No. Okay. Alright, and you see that flag right there? That's the NPC flag with the 3 stars. It'll turn to an American one once we capture it all the way. So just pay attention to that flag. I'll show you again once we actually capture it. I'm just looking for supplies. Alright, we got 2 more bodies. Actually, here we'll watch the flag while it changes. There you go. We got a good chunk of XP out of that. XP is needed for spawning in the other vehicles and stuff, like I showed you guys before. How we needed like to be sergeant and stuff to spawn in certain things. I think some of them required us to be corporal. I keep hitting the wrong button. Or not hitting the wrong button, but I'm tapping the button when I should be holding the button. All right, we got 4 morphine injectors, but we are also low on or not low. We're out of what's it called? Oh, there are enemies here. Where am I taking shots from? Way out there? I'm assuming that's enemies, but it's okay because I mean we already captured it. They're just not in the area. Can we turn that off? Turn off the lantern. Can't turn off the radio. Alright, we can't spawn anything in yet. As you can see, we only had like 125 in the bottom left. You can see it 125 out of 500. Keep in mind we still have 600 in that truck, which we're going to bring up here. That was the purpose of this. So we'll be able to build a lot of this stuff here. Can't build the living quarters because we don't have the rank for it. Can't do the helipad, but it looks like everything else we should be able to build as long as we have the supplies for it. So go ahead and go back. We're going to go get the vehicle and we're going to bring it up here. Now this is still going to be getting stuff over time. So still at 125 it looks like. But when we bring the sorry, when we bring the vehicle up here, you'll see that it'll probably be like 175 or 130 or something like that. But let's go grab the truck. And like I said, this is how I learned how to play the game. Obviously you still need to figure out how to go against actual players. Oh, did the truck despawn? I parked it right here, didn't I? Near this? Is that a thing? Does it despawn? I'm pretty sure I parked it right there because it wasn't further down the road, was it? Well, that kind of sucks. Yeah, it despawned. Well, that's crazy. I mean, I guess it just took me too long, or it's probably the whole nighttime thing. Maybe they blew it up too. They definitely could have blown it up and it just despawned the wreckage. So, kind of pointless. We can't build anything now. But what we can do is we can take either this vehicle or the other vehicle that was up here, the Jeep, which I'm not going to take this Jeep because it's an NPC Jeep and it has the flag on the side. So if we run into Americans, they might shoot at us thinking we're NPCs moving. So I'm not going to take this Jeep up here. But I want to show you guys which one I was talking about. It was right here somewhere. Right there. It has the flag on the door there. We can see if there's any supplies in the back of it. I highly doubt it. Yeah, it's a passenger Jeep anyway. So what we can do is we can go back to the other place. We'll spawn in a vehicle and we'll just drive it back over here now that all the NPCs are dead in this area. So that's still at 125, which is fine, but it needs supplies here. So we're going to go and we're going to bring this place some supplies so that we can start building stuff here. So we're going to take the little blue car out here. We're going to go back the way we came. And we're going to grab another big truck and then we'll just bring that big truck. So this is going to take a little bit longer, but you guys will see the full process here. So let's get in here. Oh, that sounded weird. All right, and we're at Hawaii, which is right here, now blue because we captured it. As you can see, it doesn't have anything, so it only has a 125. So we need to go back this way across here to get the supplies, but we also need a vehicle to be able to carry that supplies. Looks like Delaware doesn't have any vehicle things either, so we're going to have to go all the way back down here. So we're just going to stay on this road. We're going to pass the first hard road to the left. We're going to come to the T, and we'll take that one down. So we'll go that way. So let's go ahead and get going. Sorry, I had to cough. But also keep in mind, bottom left side of the screen, the far right meter there, that is your fuel, obviously. So we still do need to make sure that we have enough fuel to be able to at least get down there. And then we're going to need to make sure that the truck has enough fuel to get all the way back here. So I'll show you guys how to refuel one of the vehicles as well. We're not going to refuel this. When I spawn in a truck, usually they spawn with, I think, like 3/4 of a tank. So we'll go ahead and fill it up all the way and I'll show you guys how to fuel it. There are two ways you can fuel it, either at a fueling station that is at the spawn point where you spawn it in at, if there's a fueling station there. The other way is an actual gas station that's just randomly on the map. Well, I don't know if they're random. I think for the most part, if they're on the map, then they're always on the map. All right, we're gonna take this. Now, oh, a little bit of lag there because I definitely made that turn. There might be, I have to be careful with this, there might be NPCs down this road because we didn't come from this road. There's a gas station right there, actually. So there's a fuel thing here. I'll show you how to do it in this car. I don't know where the fuel tank on. Fuel's on the back right, so you can pull up close to it. Jump out here. I don't think you have to turn it off, but we'll see. Come over here. You'll look for the fuel tank, and you can see it says refuel. You'll just hold square. But you do have to be close enough to the actual fuel pumps or to the actual other fuel pump, like the one that we spawn in. If you're not, it just won't let you refuel. The other way is you can also put fuel in a jerry can, and then you can use that jerry can to fuel up your vehicles. All right, and this should go, like I said, all the way there. So when we turn left, that'll be it right there. So the next big set of buildings we see, basically, that'll be the Tyrone town. I don't know. Tyrone is... Oh, and I went over this in another video, but let me tell you guys again. So Tyrone is what everyone can see. Americans and the Soviets, they can all see the word Tyrone. If you're using the radio, use the big word here because it's a code name. So it says Arkansas for us, or Arkansas, however you guys want to say. I say Arkansas. But the Soviets, it'll pop up as something else for them. So if you're on the radio, do not say Tyrone because they'll know what you're doing. And they can get a hold of your radios, and you can get a hold of their radios by killing the enemy and just looting their bodies. So that's why I say if you're talking on the radio. Also, if you're in proximity chat, but if you're in proximity chat, somebody's going to die, and you're probably not talking about where you're going. So, all right, here we are here. This is the fence that I broke through right here the last time, which looks like it repaired. Oh no, this is the fence, but whatever. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and stop right here, jump out. We're gonna go get some saline bags because we need them. I'd say 3 if we can take them. So 1, 2, 3. There we go. Also, we're gonna drop the current half-empty mags that we have, like the ones that are red here. Normally you wouldn't want to do this. You'll probably just want to just keep the mags or whatever, but we're gonna just take some new ones because I don't really care. Why can't I go up to my trousers up there? There we go. All right, and then we're gonna grab... We'll take the full metal jackets and tracers, I guess. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we already had one. That makes our 6 magazines again. That we'll just leave there. This, that's the small one. No, this is the big one. Part of the big one. Here is the big one here. And we're going to take the same type that we had before. As you can see, I think we couldn't spawn in the arsenal one before, but now we can, or maybe it was the fuel one, but now we can because we're at least a corporal. If you want to do the mobile command, you need to be a sergeant, but I also think you can only do 1 mobile command per map, so maybe someone already has that. I think that might be the one that's kind of set up out there already, but it's fine. Yeah, we'll take this one. So spawn this bad boy in. There we go, and it's going to roll forward again. I forgot about that. See if we can catch it this time. Get in! Well, I was hitting square, it wasn't letting me. That is a horrible spawn for these vehicles. Well, I guess I could have just turned it sideways. Kind of on me, too. Alright, let's back up here. Right here. And actually, I thought it was back there, but it looks like right here in front of us, these 3 things, I believe that's where the fuel is. And the fuel's on this side? Yeah, it's on the driver's side. So, that dude has been there. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Be funny if I ran him over. I'm not, though. You do lose rank for friendly fire. Pull up close here. I'm going to put the fuel tank pretty much right by this wood. Turn it off with triangle. Exit with circle. And then right here you can see it's 74.1. This is the fuel station. If you don't have the, like I said, if you don't have the vehicle currently, but you just want to take a magazine with you. Am I hitting myself on something? Am I bleeding? Oh, I still have a cut. I can use one of the morphine things. When did I do that? When did that happen? Did I accidentally run myself over or something? I thought they were all healed, weren't they? Or did I get hit and didn't notice it? Anyway, if you don't have the vehicle or whatever, but you have a jerry can, I think as long as you put it anywhere on this wood right here, you can just click on it and it'll look the same way. Like it'll just show you refuel, and you can just do this, which I'm just holding square. It's automatically doing it every time. There we go. We got a full tank. Go ahead and jump back in here. I don't know why I'm bleeding. I think I might have just hit myself with the truck, honestly. All right, yeah, we're completely healed again, so I don't know what's going on. Whatever. All right, so now we're going to go the same way we went the first time. So we were here. We're going to hit this road, go this way. We're going to come up here. We're going to stop back here again. Actually, we could just, because that way I think is longer because we have to loop out like that. We'll just go back the way we came. When we hit the T, we'll just cut across the field here. We'll do that. So back this way. And it looks like it's still 3-3, which actually we had 4, I think, didn't we? Wasn't it 4-2 before? Soviets are making a comeback, I guess. And keep in mind, even though we killed all the NPCs, they could still come back, but it's highly unlikely. So we're good at the moment, I think. And right past this gas station, I think, is where we need to go left. We are taking shots from the left, which means hopefully they didn't retake that place over there. But that's where we need to go, over that water tower's at. So we'll turn right here. And actually we'll cut right up in here because if we go further up, there's like a hill coming off the road, so we'll do it right here. They're in the trees somewhere. I wonder if they took this place back. That's gonna suck if we basically start all over again. Alright, let's see if we start taking shots when we pull in here. Not currently. We're going to get it from the same place we got it before. Now remember, this one had 1500. Like I said, the stuff spawns back over time, so it might be back up to 1500 again. We'll find out right now. Go ahead and turn off the vehicle, which I guess I could have just left it on. Are we still bleeding? No. Alright, yeah, see, it's back at 1500. So now we can just load this bad boy back up with only 6. And then more than likely they did not already take back the place that we have in Hawaii. We'll look at the map when we get in the truck. Still ours. Go ahead and start this up. Move this way. Probably going to take shots from the right again, but it's okay. We're just going to go straight all the way to Hawaii. I think it's left here, right here. Oh yeah, we're basically on top of it. Okay. Keep in mind, you, like I said, you can flip these things, so just be careful when you're driving. If you flip them, I don't know, in the demo, or not demo, in the tutorial, it lets you flip over a Jeep with one person, but I don't know if that's all that's required. It might have just been like, hey, this is how you do it. But I do know that these trucks need like 15 people to flip it over. So if you're doing this by yourself, do not flip it, or at least try your hardest not to. Because if you do, then you're not going to be able to get it back over. Unless maybe you try ramming it with another vehicle. Alright, and now that we're here, before we even put this in there, we're going to take a look and see how much supplies was here. If you guys remember, there was only 125 here. Like I said, they do generate stuff over time, just naturally. But I don't know if they need to be connected to something. Where's that coming from? I really think it's across the water over there. I'll look in a minute. Alright, so we have... Yeah, it's still 125, so maybe it's not generating anything. Maybe it needs to be connected. We're going to go ahead and unload all this as much as it'll let us, which it's going to stop at 500. And look at that, we're getting a whole bunch of XP there. We almost got shot. Now we can spawn in some stuff because we actually have the supplies to be able to do so. And you can turn this into basically an entire forward operating base. So as long as you have the rank for it, you can spawn in whatever you need. So we can do everything except the helipad and the living quarters. So the very first thing you'll want to do is the radio relay station, but that's basically what we're in right now. So that's like if you're taking a mobile command and you're setting it up somewhere out in the open. The next thing you probably want to do is some light vehicle or heavy vehicle, just to be able to support, to take supplies back and forth. Hospitals, honestly, probably the last thing you want to do. And if you look at the little symbols, it tells you what they are. So you remember the symbols I was showing you, on the map? On the map here, when you highlight this, how they're all grayed out, the far left, and then, you know, all that stuff. So you can actually see what those symbols are. Whoops. You can actually see what those symbols are when you come in here. So it shows you the little antenna thing there, or the little lightning bolt. That's your antenna, your radio relay. That one is your ammunition supply. And then you have your light vehicle, your small fuel, yeah, small fuel supply. You have living quarters. You have your field hospital, your living. Oh wait, is there two living quarters? That one just says living quarters. You have your field hospital and then larger living quarters. Yeah, because there are two different things. So that one's 475, that one's 275. So I guess just two sets of living quarters. You have your heavy vehicle maintenance, you have your helipad, and then you have your floodlight, which I don't think the floodlight's on the thing. I don't know what the purpose of the floodlight is. But um, we're going to go ahead and spawn in an ammunition supply in case anyone spawns here so that they can get some ammo and stuff out of it. But on top of that, now this ammo supply station will also need, what's it called? It'll also need supplies. Now I want to check something here. Yeah, so I guess this tent isn't counting as the antenna, so we'll do that first, because I think that's how it automatically starts generating supplies. So we'll do this radio relay one first. So we'll come all the way over to it, click on it by hitting X. We'll move it out here somewhere. In fact, we'll probably put it like over here more, just because this one you don't really need to do much with, I think. So we'll put it like right here. There we go. And then we'll exit this. And now we have to actually build that. You can see, excuse me, out of the five. Oh, that's the radar. I thought it was a truck pulling up. So out of the 500 we have 225 still, so we can offload the rest of the truck, which I think was only like 100 more. No, another 225. Okay, unload. There we go. So there's more supplies in there now. Now, this radio station that I just built, it's not technically built yet, which, like I said, you go over this in tutorial 2, but what we can do now is we can come over here. You'll hold right on the D-pad. You'll select your entrenching tool, which you can just call it an E tool. You'll come in here, and you see it says build, so we're going to hold square, and it'll build 20% at a time, so you got to let it dig, or let that bar fill up 5 times. So there's 1. There's 2. There's 3. 4. I don't know why I'm counting, because I know you guys can count. And the 5th one completes it. There you go. And now you can see that the automated thing tells them, hey, someone put up a tower over here. So now this place, I believe, should start getting supplies on its own. But what's more important is if this was one of the front line places, it now has these red lines coming off it as well. So we can see everything else. So if we couldn't see New York before, which we could, but if we couldn't, capturing Hawaii now lets us see New York. So if you're capturing like this one here, like the Tower Regina, it would light up all these places because it's connected to all of them. So now at Hawaii, we can start building everything else if we're getting constant supplies, which I don't know if this place is or not yet. Like I don't know exactly how it works. We'll spawn in a light vehicle thing next, just because I was going to do the ammo station, but if people spawn in here, they're going to want to get out of here fast. So if we do a light vehicle thing, it'll help them get back on the road a lot quicker. So we'll spawn this, and we will put it right here by the road, kind of. We need to turn it. I don't remember. That's not it. No, I just screwed myself because now it's going to stay in that menu. Yeah, how do I do this? I did this before on accident. There we go. Okay, I gotta pick it again. So let's pick light vehicle. And it was, there we go. It's, so hold R1 and use your left stick to turn it. We're gonna spawn it right here, facing the road. There we go. We're gonna hit X. There we go. Back out of this again. Now we're gonna go and build that one. Keep in mind there are people shooting at us from out there somewhere, so they're probably going to see me and probably shoot at me. Hold L1. Nope. Hold right on the D-pad. Pick the E tool again. And there we go. We can start building. Oh, wait. Why does that say disassembly? Build. There we go. Oh, and he's not doing the animation. It's fine, though, because it's still working. Hopefully I don't get shot at, though, because we're not moving. Yeah, you can disassemble whatever base you come up to as well. I don't know why you would do that, honestly. But I guess if you have like a mobile command and you like built up and like there's no point there anymore, then you can probably just pick up everything and go. So now he's telling everyone, hey, someone built a light vehicle thing in Hawaii. So now when people spawn in here, like they'll spawn in over by that tent, they can use that tower, which I don't think they need the tower, but they can also come over here and they can spawn in vehicles here. Now keep in mind, this says 325 supplies available. Like I said, I don't know if this one now gets it on its own. Yeah, it's already getting it on its own. So now it's at 335. You can see it in the bottom left. It's going up by 5 every time. So I think that's what that antenna tower was for. So this one over here might already be back closer to 500 again. And then if you want, you can still take these trucks and you can still go back and forth delivering supplies. So this is at 355. Is it gaining stuff over time? Yeah. So I think that's what the antenna is for. So now we can hold square on it. We can build something else if we need. So now we can do the ammo station because now they have the antenna relay, so they're getting supplies. They have a light vehicle thing, so they can move out on foot faster. Now we want to make sure that they're well equipped if they come here. So we're going to take this. We're going to put it right next to the ammo station or the vehicle station. So R1, we're going to turn it here. Is it facing the right way? Which way is the right way? Yeah, it was the right way. Okay. So we'll put it right here. Actually, we'll do it on this side. Right there. There we go. Sorry. My brain keeps wanting me to cough, and I don't need to. I'm trying to hold it back. Alright, and then we can hold square to build, because we already have the E-tool equipped. And then this should also start getting supplies over time, just on its own because of that antenna. But like I said, keep in mind you can also just grab a vehicle, you can go get supplies, and you can bring it here if it's not going fast enough, or if you just want rank, because you saw how much rank I was getting by delivering supplies. What you would do is you would back up to this right here, and you can see that it holds 2100 supplies, so you can just drop off supplies in it. But this should start getting supplies on its own. It's at 135. Let's see if that goes up or down. Well, it's not going to go down because I'm not taking anything out of it. Yeah, it's at 145 now. Excuse me. So top left. So now if we go out, come back in, 150. Yeah, so this is getting supplies on its own too now. So we can come back over here. Should be back to maybe 300 again. Maybe. Nope, 160. I don't know if we can spawn anything for 160. We can do a small fuel station. That might be worth it, but I don't know. Let's see what else we got here. We can do a floodlight. That's only for nighttime, and honestly, it's kind of pointless. In my opinion, maybe there's another reason for it. I don't know. So let's go ahead and do the small fuel supply because the vehicles are going to need fuel. I was going to do a large one right here and face it like to where one of the things are coming out this way so they can just go on the road, but I guess we can't even spawn one in, so I'm not really worried about it. And we'll put this right on the road pretty much. Right there. Come out here, we'll build this. Kind of crouch down a bit so that the enemy doesn't see us across the way. And there you go. So this will also start getting supplies on its own. Oh, maybe these don't have supplies. I guess they just have fuel. All right, but there you go. That's basically the game as far as like making a new base and everything. I know I was going more over like what the game entails of, but this is basically it. When you're setting up a forward base, this is what you want to do. You want to come here, you want to capture whatever place it is, make sure it has whatever flag for the side you're on. After you capture it, you'll need supplies in order to start building stuff. The very first thing you want to build, I know everyone always goes for the arsenal, the ammo things over there. Everyone always goes for that first. Build your antenna first so that these places start getting supplies on their own. Because you guys seen before I built that, this place, like the only supplies it was getting was the stuff that I was bringing. There was nothing else being handed out here. And this looks like I wonder if I want to test something here. So let's say I wanted a small vehicle, right? So we're going to come over here. We're going to look at this small vehicle. They might share though. This is at 170. Is this one already at 170? I think it just turned to 175. I want to see something here. They might be going up together at the same time. That's at 185. Yeah, I think they might be going up together at the same time. What I was going to try, I mean, we can still try it. So I'm going to take the 195 that's back here. That's what this is. So we're going to take the 195. We're going to put it in here. And as you can see, it came out to 205. I'm not going to put anything else in there. Let's see if this one also dropped or if it stayed the same and they were just going up at the same time. Yeah, this one dropped too. Okay, so these two share. Some of these don't, I think. I think this one also shares. Yeah, well, this one's at 0. Maybe this one doesn't share. So you can see there on the left side it says 0 of 2100. So what we can do is we can come over here. So someone else just captured Nebraska. Let's see where Nebraska's at. I don't see Nebraska. Oh, right here. Okay. I don't know if that one was already captured. I think that might have been one of the green ones. All right, so what we're going to do... Yeah, they're setting up Nebraska right now. So what we're going to do is I want to come over here. We're going to use this truck, and we're going to see if we can supply this this arsenal here straight from the base that we literally just took. That's getting supplies on its own. So we're going to back up right there, turn it off. Nope, start it back up. Come on, start it back up. Oh, that hurt. Come on. Did I break it? There we go. Alright, so we're going to back up. We're going to stop right here, and this time before turning it off, we're going to use the handbrake. There we go. And then we're going to get out. Alright, let's see, make sure this is still at 0 of 2100. It is. You can see on the truck we have 205, so what we're going to do is we're going to offload here. There we go. It doesn't give us any XP because we're taking it from the same base, but now this has 205 in it, so now we can actually get stuff out of here, at least 205 worth. Actually, that says 350 though. What is this then? I think it's just a random supply point that's part of it. I think all we did was just transfer it into here. 365. Yeah, so this looks like it's getting it on its own too, because that's at 370 now. This is just, I guess, an extra place where you can just drop off supplies that you're bringing from somewhere else. So technically, I guess, which I didn't know this, we learned something new today. The weapons and the what is this? Weapons and equipment are spawning stuff on its own, but this is for extra supplies that you want to drop off, I think, for the entire base. So now that this is at 205, let's see if that 205 is shared over here. I don't think it is, though. I don't know what the point of the 205 in there would be then. This is, oh yeah, it's also 205. Okay. Well, that says 415 out here. It said 205 though, right? Yeah, that's going up from the 205 that we just took over there. So I guess 500 is going to be held here, but that one over there goes up to, what was it, 2100? And then this one's just its own thing for supplies to spawn stuff in. So now we can actually spawn in more stuff, which we have basically everything. We can do the field hospital or the heavy vehicle. So we'll do the heavy vehicle. So we're going to hit X on that. We're going to bring it over here. And can we set it up right here? We can. Perfect. So now when they, well, actually, where's the spawn in for the vehicles? Let's see which tent it is. It's the tent that I'm facing now. That tent over there, that's where the vehicles spawn in. So if we put it right here, they can turn it facing that road and just take off. So we'll go ahead and put it down. Go ahead and exit that. We're going to go out there and build it again. I think we still have the E-tool equipped. We'll find out when we get there. It should be the tent that's right here, or that's going to be right here. So, oh, we don't have it equipped. There we go. It should be this tent, yeah. So this is going to be the board right here that's going to spawn in the vehicles. So now we can go ahead and build this place. This one looks like it does 10% at a time. So this one will have to do 10 little bar fills here. But it should also give us XP for building this. And I think that actually might give us enough to be sergeant. All right, we got one more. And let's see if we get sergeant. We do. So look at that. This dirt for the vehicle thing now connects. I mean, not like connect, but like it has an opening to where you can just hit the dirt road. You can fuel up and just go. So if someone wanted to spawn in something, they can come over here, hold square on this. They can pick whatever vehicle they want. So let's say they wanted this repair truck, so they can put it right here. They can spin it around right there. And look at that. Ready to go. Fuel. And then just keep following the road. But we're not going to spawn that in because we don't need another vehicle. We still have our own. And this should also start getting supplies on its own. There it is. 250 to 255. So now this over here should be higher again. We use, I think, like 300. It was that should have been at like 1 something. It's already back to 265. But we're also sergeant now, so we can also spawn in like a helipad and stuff like that. So once it gets up to 560, we can spawn in a helipad. Now I think that's where it comes into play, where this place here only holds 500 on the outside, but all these extra places, so like this vehicle thing here that we just spawned in, the arsenal over there, they hold different amounts. So if we look here, you can see this one's at 170. I don't know how it went to 170 because it's at 175 now. It was at what, 205, I think. And then if we look over here, this one's probably at 205 as well, or 175, whatever that other number was. This one says 125. So I don't know, but you guys understand basically what I'm saying. This here should still be going up. This one should be going up still on its own. Yeah, this is at 320. And then this one here, I think right here is where this one holds its. Yeah, so that one doesn't have any at all. So you would have to, I don't think you would need points, because I think the points are, yeah, the points are coming from the main 10 over there. This is just like an extra supply thing here, I think. I'm not really sure. I don't understand this one. Supply storage, vehicle maintenance store, point supplies, packages are stored nearby and are available for use by support assets. Yeah, so basically, this is like extra supplies. So you, like, say you spawn in a vehicle, if there's extra supplies in there, you can take them and transport them somewhere else. Pretty sure that's how that works. This one doesn't have any, it's the fuel thing. This one, the supplies over here, which maybe I should have turned it around, because now they have to come over here to this sign. This one is at 1700, but if you look at the vehicle thing, oh, it has 2. So there's 1700 in that one, 1200 there, and there's one here as well. This one's vehicle maintenance, 500. But that's why you want to spawn these in, because they can hold extra things. So 1700 extra over there, 1200 extra over there. I think that's what the numbers were. And this is already at 400, meaning you can spawn in whatever just here. Once we get to the 560, we can do a helipad, which we're getting close, I think, because that 400, I think, is what this is going to be. So it's going to be like 425 by the time we get over here. 415, I was close. 420, I don't really care about that. Um, we could do living quarters, anything like that, but the helipad's probably the next biggest thing that you want. And then from there, you would need the living quarters. I think when you spawn in living quarters, either one. Um, so like if you see here, the living quarters, it shows like a little man symbol on there. I can't really show you with the cursor because I don't have the cursor at the moment. Um, but the far bottom right one, you see how it has like the picture showing living quarters. And then on the top left of that square, you see a small white tent, a little white man, and then a little supply looking thing. That little white man, I believe, lets you know that you can spawn in people. So what that means is you can actually spawn in AI. So you can spawn in AI, they will be part of your platoon and you can command them. But that's why you have to be sergeant to be able to spawn in that building because the only people that can spawn in AI are sergeants and above. So that's why I thought it was funny the other day. A friend and I were playing, and oh look, and there's even more stuff. I never looked at any of this. Um, a friend and I were playing the other day, and they were talking about, oh yeah, we can spawn in anything we want. I'm a major. I think sergeant is literally the highest you need to be. Like, I mean, it's cool that he got major or whatever. I don't know how he got it so fast because I think that game had just started. But it was just funny though because he was talking about being a major, and you don't have to be a major. Like, you can literally just be a sergeant and spawn in everything. Okay, yeah. So these are just little, I guess, little huts and stuff for like defenses and stuff. So that's cool. I'd never really looked at those. Alright, we'll wait until we can spawn in. We only got a little bit more. We'll wait until we can spawn in the helipad. Let's see if we can see some enemies out there. I don't know how the hell they were spotting me or spotting the truck. I mean, I guess they were probably just shooting at the truck. I'm not seeing anyone though. Um, Honestly, I think you can see further with the binoculars. I don't know the render distance for the PS5 in this game. For people, at least. Obviously, the trees and everything are spawning in, but I don't know the render distance for people. It was probably coming from there. The shots. I think that's the New York one, isn't it? No, it's something else on the beach. It's whatever this is, I think. Maybe not. Is it? That's Illinois, isn't it? They shouldn't have been shooting at us. I don't think. I don't know what that is. Hmm. All right, we should have enough to spawn in the helo. Yeah, so it's at 610. So I guess it does just keep going up past the number that this can hold. This is, I guess, extra supplies, 490. So yeah, let's spawn in the helo pad here. Um, right here. We can put it right here if it'll let us. It's a bit kind of jammed all together. Right there, maybe. I think that's good. Yeah, perfect. All right, and then exit that. Make sure we got our E tool. Go ahead and build this bad boy. And then once this is built, technically, even though we don't have the field hospital because no one really uses it, but even though we don't have the field hospital or the living quarters, this is technically a fully functioning base now because this is everything a player would use. And look at that, you can even fuel up your helicopter here. I don't know how to spawn in helicopters. I've never actually spawned one in. I'm assuming it's this one here. Here it is. the difference between these two is. A transport helicopter and an arm. Oh, okay. So this one I believe just holds people. This one has 250 cals on both sides of it, or a 150 cal on both sides, on either side, as people would say. I don't know. I always found that weird saying either side, because either to me is like one or the other. But maybe I'm just understanding that wrong because English is my first language and I still don't know it. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. And then, like I said, you can still do the living quarters. Whatever else, you would just keep waiting until you get more supplies. Or if people are bringing supplies, that's probably the best way. Plus, it'll help them rank up. But now, anyone who wants to spawn in the game, if this base, like, because I'm the only one here, you guys have seen no one else has spawned here or anything. So now, if anyone wants to, like, say they just joined the game and they want a good spot that has everything on it, like like, say they want a large vehicle or a helicopter or, small vehicle, whatever they want, they can get from this place. So if they spawn in here, they can just spawn in here at Hawaii, which is kind of out of the way of everything, spawn in here, and then they can just get going right away. So if we wanted to, I could spawn in a helicopter with the helos. We could fly down here. We could shoot all of the, or with the helos, a helicopter with the 50 cals. We could fly down here, shoot everyone at New York, which that sounds horrible, but I'm talking about the game, everyone, calm down. We could shoot all the AI at New York, and then just take over that place. But of course, I would need at least one other player to shoot the 50 cals because they are side mounted on the helos. So, and then I want to spawn in the barracks, the living quarters, because I've never messed with the living quarters before. Look at that, we can do the small one, we'll do it. Let's do some living quarters here. We'll put it, I kind of want to keep it inside the base here. We'll do it right here. Nope. I keep hitting that wrong button every time. There we go. And then, how do I rotate this? There we go. Face this towards this little trail here. Right there. Put that bad boy down. Exit this. Come over here. Pick our E tool. Build this thing. And then, like I said, keep in mind that if you capture, like, say you're making a forward operating base, say you capture one of the enemy ones or one that's close to enemy lines, you have to be basically doing all of this while still defending the base. Because obviously other players are not just going to be like, oh, hey, he's building, let's go ahead and stop. Like, they're going to keep shooting at you. They're going to try to prevent you from building it. They're going to do all that stuff to stop you. And keep in mind, the more stuff that this base has, when the enemy takes it over, all of that is now theirs. If they want to, they can come in and they can disassemble everything, because also the more stuff, I thought I saw something, the more stuff that you have built here, when they are capturing it, the longer it's going to take to capture that flag. Like, it'll go slower. So if they want it to capture fast, they can either come in with a whole bunch of people, because it goes a certain speed per person, or they can come in and they can disassemble all of these things. Like, even though it's not theirs, they can disassemble these things and then capture it. So just keep that in mind. But now I think we can spawn in people. I don't know how this works. Is it out here by this tent? It is. Request personnel, 130 supplies available. So we can get a fire team, we can get a light fire team, we can get a grenadier team, light anti-tank team, base of fire team. I don't know what a base of fire team is. Machine gun team, a patrol team, or medical support. That medical support, I wonder if they revive you. That'd be interesting. So let's try something here, guys. We're gonna wait until we get 300 in here. We could try the machine gun team too. I think these are all 2 people and these are all 3 people. So let's do this. We'll wait until there's 300. We'll spawn in the fire team. Um, but we're also going to spawn in a helicopter. And we're going to see if we can take New York with a helicopter with NPCs. I know it sounds dumb, but we're going to try it. So we're going to have to wait until it gets quite a bit because I think we need 300 for this. Yeah, which the number is sharing here. So we need to spawn in a helicopter with 50 cows. So let's see how much that was. I don't remember. So, oh God, that's going to take forever. 1,500? So we need 1,500 here just to spawn in the helicopter. Jesus. All right, guys, you can either stay with me or we can end it here. I'm going to keep going now. So I'll go ahead and do a short little ending. Thank you all for joining me. Appreciate it. If you guys want to keep watching, please do so. I probably won't be talking as much, not that I've been talking that much anyway. Um, but what we're going to do is we're going to run supplies until we can get 1,500. Connecticut, Connecticut. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to try to spawn in a helicopter and personnel, and we're going to try to take New York with NPCs. But if you don't want to watch, if you basically think you understand what the game is now, you can go ahead and leave. Thank you for joining me today. Questions, comments, concerns, put it down in the comments section. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you haven't. If ARMA isn't your thing and you're still watching by any chance, definitely check out the video or the playlists on the channel because there are tons of games that I play. I don't only do military simulators. I have Ark Survival Evolved, Ark Survival Ascended, I have Raft. Most of my games are survival games, but I do play other things as well, like Rocket League or um oh, what was the other one? I don't even remember. I have over 150 games on the channel, guys. Go and check those out. If you guys want to see any more gameplay from something that isn't currently active on the channel, like I stopped making videos a while back, what you can do is go on that video, or leave a comment and let me know, hey, I want to see more videos of this game if you wouldn't mind, whatever. Or if you have questions about those, leave a comment on those videos. I would greatly appreciate it, and I'll definitely answer you guys. But yeah, thanks you all, and for those of you leaving out, I'll see you in the next video. If you're sticking around, enjoy the show, I guess. Because like I said, all I'm going to do is I'm going to take this truck. We're going to probably run it twice because I think the truck can hold 600 every time. So I thought there was one that held like 1,500, but I guess not. Or maybe I just wasn't able to spawn it in at the time. But if this can hold 1,600, running it twice, that'll give us 1,200. I might run it a third time. But it'll give us 1,200 running it twice. And then it's the other place is also already regenerating stuff. So I might have enough with just 2 runs. But we'll see. Oh, had a bad coughing fit. Also, if you're wondering how on the PlayStation, for any PlayStation users, if you're wondering how I'm going in and out of third and first person, it's literally just holding the options button. The game doesn't tell you that, but that's all it is. The way that you can figure that out is, or figure out anything, is you can go to field manual and you can take a look. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here that is very tutorial. It tells you what button to push and all that. So if you're having trouble with anything, definitely use that field manual, but make sure you're like inside in a safe place or at least in prone or something like that so that you guys can, be safe while you're looking at it, because if not, you'll probably get sniped unless you're like way, way, way behind enemy lines. The funny thing is, I think everyone that's in the game right now, I don't think anyone here has a helicopter yet. And we just built a helipad. We can spawn one in, which they The main base automatically generates stuff over time, like whatever was the very first base. So if someone built a helicopter pad there, or there was already one there, they should be able to spawn them in there as long as they're sergeant as well. So someone's either not sergeant, or they just don't want to use helicopters, or maybe I just haven't noticed. Actually, no, I take that back, because wasn't the I think it was this map, wasn't there a guy named Trigger, or his platoon was named Trigger, and he was flying around? I think that's right. I could be wrong. I don't know. Let's see if we take shots again from across the water when we take these back over there. Alright. If they're still there, they'll start shooting any minute now. Well, maybe not because of the trees. I think they didn't shoot the last time until we were all the way up at the tent. Remember what I said about flipping your vehicles, so be very careful coming through here, guys. I built all this stuff way too close. Oh, and you know what? It's not even going to let me drop all of this off here. Because this can only hold 500. And it's probably already at 500. We'll see. No, it's up to 1800 now. Alright, whatever. We'll drop it all off. Oh, because look at that. It's supplying... Did you see the boxes spawning in? It's supplying all of the extra spots too. So that's why it's at 1800 now. This itself only holds 500. But the entire base is what's holding the 1800. So that's good. Alright, so we're going to go back. We're going to get another load. Also, we're not taking shots, so maybe it was friendlies that were shooting at us, and they didn't know until we actually started spawning stuff in. And it was like, hey, you know, like, Outpost Hawaii now has access to light vehicles, mate, because I think after a while they had stopped shooting anyway. So maybe that's why they stopped. Maybe they thought originally I was just an enemy or something. Or maybe one of them hit me. Because when you shoot someone, even if you don't kill them, I think you automatically get your rank reduced a bit, or some of the XP taken away, and it'll say friendly fire in red. It'll say it for the person who's shooting, but it won't say it for the person who got shot. So if someone friendly fired me and like they shot me in the head, it won't say that I was killed by a teammate. I don't think. But if it was like if I shot someone, it'll tell me friendly fire, blah blah blah, and it'll show like a reduction in the XP that I have. The bar that's been popping up on the right where it shows my rank, it'll show the rank again. It'll show the way it's been showing green. It'll show the bar increase. It'll show red, and it'll show it decreasing. But I don't know if it tells them that I shot them. It just tells me because I was friendly firing. The main way to know if you are friendly firing or not is pay attention to the uniforms. But even with that, you still have to be careful because, like I said, anyone that you kill in the game, including enemies, or the AI or anything, you can take, like, you can loot their bodies, you can take their uniforms, you can put on their uniforms. So if you're wearing an enemy uniform trying to be smart and you don't communicate with the American side and you're wearing Soviet stuff, you're going to get shot by Americans. I mean, I guess if you want to like try trolling people or something, it's a good way to troll them because they're not going to know and they'll lose rank when they kill you. But it's kind of a D-bag move. I wouldn't do it. I believe you can also be voted to get kicked out of the game. So just keep that in mind. Don't troll too much. Obviously, you know, have your fun, guys, but keep it civil. Keep it civil. Look at that. This is already back at 1500 again. And this is what I meant by these ones are endless supply things. Once again, if you don't remember, these are the little green spots on the map. These green spots, not the little lake that's there. Like currently we're at this one. That green spot right there. This little symbol. And then we've just been going straight over here. So back and forth is how we've been doing it. If anyone's just joining or anything, which obviously if you're watching this, hopefully you started and stayed at the beginning of the YouTube. Oh, you know what I just realized? I never turned off the handbrake. Does he automatically do it? He doesn't. Have I just been like burning out the brakes this whole time? I mean, it hasn't been rolling, so I guess that's a plus, but at the same time, I don't know if that damages the vehicle or anything. It'd be funny if like our brakes are just gone and we just can't stop. Can I move these? Can I like disassemble these or something? No. Alright. Well, I tried. Alright. Connecticut, don't care about it. It's not a big one. We're still at 3-3. So I think this will be enough to get the helicopter and the people, because it said the base held 1,800, and it was 1,500 for the helicopter, and then that leaves us with 300, and it was 300 for the fire team. So that'll literally just be enough. The only bad thing is I don't remember how to control the fire team. And I don't know if they're going to shoot automatically on their own or what. Like, I don't know if I have to tell them to shoot or how that works. I don't remember. Guess we'll find out here shortly. Alright, and since all this stuff is shared, we're not even going to back up to that tent. I'm going to go over here where I've seen these boxes appear, and I'm going to see if I can just drop them off here. Well, there's not a thing there. There's the one over here. We'll try this one. So there's one here to the left, and then there's also one over there to the right. We'll try this one. I don't think it's really going to matter which one we drop it off at, but I guess we'll find out. See, that says 2,900 and it's at 0, so I don't think I should drop it there, because I don't think it'll go towards the base. And, I mean, I can pull it back out, but this is already at 1,500. So let's spawn in our helicopter. Oh, I guess you do need like Lieutenant or something to go ahead and spawn that one in. So we're not even going to be able to do this. I didn't notice the white bar there. I thought it was just like a glitch on the screen or whatever. Maybe that's why you need to be major or whatever. I mean, we can still try to take New York though. We can spawn in this one for 1,250. And then we can go get our platoon in, or our squad in a minute. Let me drop off these supplies as well real quick. We'll just back it up to the main tent like we've been doing. It's going to take a second here though, backing this up from here. Oh, probably help if I turn on the engine. You can just turn on the engine by holding R2, but I don't want it to start jetting forward right away, so that's why I did it that way. Whoops, didn't mean to do that, but alright. Unload. There we go. So now I should be able to spawn in my platoon here, or my squad. um, Still don't know which one I want to do though. Oh, and it looks like there's 4 of them, not 3. I'm thinking this one. It has the most symbols. I don't know what each one of them means. I mean, the top one is armor piercing. Second one I think is machine gunner, and I think the third one is like a grenader, like someone who has explosives. The only thing it's missing is the medic. Yeah, we'll do a normal fire team. So let's spawn in these guys. There they are there. We'll hit, what is it, X? Oh, where'd they go? Why'd they go away? X. There we go. Alright. So these guys are mine. They should automatically follow me, I think. Maybe not, because it looks like they're just kind of walking away here. Oh, they're just kind of... Why don't people spawn in a whole bunch of these guys to defend these places? Like, just leave them here and defend them. Alright, so what we can do now, we'll go look at the field menu, commanding. Here we go. So left and L1 to open the command menu. So left, or no, was it right in L1? Yeah, it's right in L1. So I think we need to recruit all these guys. So I keep saying left. It's right on the D-pad and L1. Recruit you. Oh. Why is it not? No, I don't want to do this. We'll go ahead and throw it because, well, I guess the pin wasn't pulled. Okay, he is mine now, though. Okay, and then right and L1. Recruit. Come on. How are we doing this? Oh, okay, okay. No, I already got you. I want this guy now. I don't want to remove... Oh, okay. It just took a minute. You. Wait a second. Wait a second. Alright, we'll come back to you. Oh, there it goes. I think you just have to look away. Alright, he said copy, look away. There we go. Alright, so we got all these guys. So now we can do follow, heal, get in, suppressive fire, get out, halt, defend. Okay, so we'll do follow me. One of the guys is stuck. Come on, you can do it. There you go. Okay. That's co-pilot. Alright, let's see if they all get in or if I have to now tell them to get in as well. Are they coming? No. So, get in. Really? Let's try it again. Get in. I'm out to it again, aren't I? Get in. There we go. Alright, so we got all of them now. This is so ghetto. Okay. New York's still not taken, so that's where we're going, guys. Alright, so start engine, hold triangle. Give it a second. I don't remember how to do this. Last time I did this, we were on the in the tutorial here. There's an auto hover button. I don't remember what it is. I think it's L3. L3? No. Was it R2 to go up? Okay, so up on the left stick is how you go up. And now we're just kind of moving forward on our own here. That's not good because I don't remember how to do this. Okay, there's auto hover. It's L3. We'll turn that off. We'll tilt forward. How do you move forward though? Because that's just to tilt the aircraft altogether. But there was a way to actually move forward. Let's go to auto hover. Hopefully I don't get shot down. Movement. Helicopters. Start engine. Up and down. Okay. How do I... Is there another page? How do I... Okay, here we go. Cycle forward, cycle back, cycle left. Wheel brakes. Persistent brakes. Okay, yeah, so I guess it is just the right stick to control forward and back and all that. It doesn't feel right, though. It feels weird. Alright, so there's a little thing down there. So I think we're coming in right here. And we need to go here. So it should be right up the hill. I think it's literally on top of the hill, like at the peak up there. I mean, we'll start taking shots in a minute. Hopefully I don't panic. Yeah, I think it's up there. You can see the radio tower up there. Okay, I don't know if it's that one that I'm pointing at or that one over there, but it's one of those. I guess we can just fly closer and see if we can see the tent maybe. See a radio tower below us. I didn't see a tent at all. We also didn't take any shots. I see a couple tents here. Why can't I turn to the right? I don't want to barrel roll. I just want to turn around. Calm down. I really think it's here. I'm not seeing the tent or anything, but I think it's here. And I don't want to land my guys in the middle of all this stuff. I guess let's just land here because we're not taking shots or anything. We'll see what happens, I guess. Alright, I turned off the engine. We can get out. Are they going to automatically get out on their own or no? No. Okay, so what was it? Get out. See if all four of them get out. Did I just get them stuck in there? I have to look away again. Oh, these guys are idiots. Maybe this is why no one uses them. What if I just do follow me? There we go. Alright, let's go, guys. They should automatically start shooting if we see anyone. Problem is, I don't know exactly where we're at. I don't think we're where we need to be. Because if you look here, unless these squares aren't spawning in right, there's only like 3 buildings here. One there, and we're basically in like a city. Which, did we come here? Because there's also no hardtop roads here. They're all dirt roads. And these are hardtop roads, aren't they? No, they're dirt roads. I don't know. We'll stick around, see what we can find. Oh, water tower. There's a water tower. I think that's a water tower. It's maybe not. What did the water tower look like? Water tower, water tower. There's the water tower. That's what a water tower looks like. It looks like a little teardrop. So where's the water tower up over here? Did we go the wrong way? No way. I think it's just not spawning in correctly, but I think we're here. A church. There's the church. We're down the road from the church, so I think we're here. Right at the... But that's also a hardtop road. The church is there. It's not really a place that looks like, well, maybe here? Hardtop road that cuts off to a dirt road. No, I literally think we're... I don't think we're right here. We might be here? Because there's like a T there, and then this one kind of connects. So this is where it kind of or no, this is the T, and then this is where it connects. So I think we're like right by where we need to be. I'm so bad at navigation.
All stations, this is Alpha Maine. You're under attack at Point Louisiana. Out.
What's on the other side of this fence here? What's my squad doing? Are they just running away from me? Oh, they're just standing out in the open like noobs. There's a tent over there. Let's go that way. Did they all jump the fence? They're coming. Alright. I wonder if they know to stop shooting if I have to run in front of them while they're shooting.
Thanks for the sub.
Yeah, there's a tent and everything right here. Okay, so there's a setup here. I don't think it's ours though. On the map, New York's not ours. So let's see, can we access any of this stuff? That's the radio tower. Oh, this one's ours. So where are we right now? I don't think it tells you either when you click on this stuff. Vestivivi. I really think we're down here. I think we went too far.
Friendly forces are under attack at Point Louisiana. Out.
I think we might be down here at like Maine where the tower thing is. Here. 1,500 supplies available. That's only 500. 7,000. Maybe it's just glitched? Hey, look at that. Someone used our spawn point. You're welcome, Dead Raw and Sligerman. Alright, so I don't know where the hell we're at, guys. There's a way to find out, and it's going to be a pain in the butt, but I guess we're going to try it. But there's no enemies here, so we're good at the moment. I don't have to worry about getting shot at unless somebody just comes out of the blue. We're going to run down this road. Yeah, there's signs right over here that should tell us exactly where we are. Montignac? We came all the way over here? No way. Are you kidding me? The water tower right next to the thing? I think this is where we are. I think we went way too far. I didn't see this place at all. Yeah, we're in Utah. Okay, well, we're way off course. Let's go back to the helicopter, boys. I don't know exactly where. It's somewhere out here. Didn't I land it right here? Or is it further? I really hope it didn't despawn. It's not here, because I don't think the wheat was grown in the field I landed it in. It was like yellow, but it wasn't grown. There we are.
Can we get a chopper pickup back at Maine, where we got picked up in the first place?
Nope, not by me. I got a full squad. Boys.
Got 10 dudes ready to drop on these clowns.
How do I do this again? Right, L1, get in.
Squad, on some transport.
Really? Y'all just not gonna let him in this time?
Squad, get in a vehicle. Acknowledge.
There you go. And the other dude's in, right? Alright, yeah. Oh, that's co-pilot. There we go. Alright. Start button, hold triangle. Holding up on the stick, it should take us off when it's ready. Alright, and we passed the place a bit, so I think we need to go that way. There's a lake right there. Let's see where the lake is from where we're currently at. So, touchpad. Oh, wait. Auto hover. There we go. So, where's the lake here? Dude, there's no lake here. Are we at this place or not? There's a lake there. There's also a lake here. Is it just glitched? Am I stupid? There's a lake here. I mean, we read the sign, though. It was this place, right? Montignac. Alright, you know what? I don't really care about the lake. We're by the ocean. Which is definitely not right. Is that the lake I'm looking at? Is it really that close? And is that the ocean I'm looking at? So that means I'm facing this way right now? Is that my... Oh, whoa. I never put on the auto hover again. Oh, I lost control. We'll just do auto hover, recover. Alright. So there's the lake. There's the ocean. So if I'm facing this way, turn on auto hover. So I think I'm facing this way. So I need to basically do a 360 and go that way. So 360 and that way. I think. Guess we'll find out. Yeah. This is the way we came from. So that was Utah. So the place to my right now is probably Maine. There's a small, is that like a little pond thing down there? I think that's the little pond. So we need to go past that and on the other side of the river. So the pond's right below us. So keep coming this way. Other side of the river. It should be right here where we see all these little white houses and stuff to the left. I'm auto hovering so I can recover what's going on here. Alright. So I think New York is right here below us. Well, where I'm facing right now. So we'll take shots landing in this area. Is there a lake next to New York? There is. Okay, so this is where we're at. We're at the right place. And there's the shots. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Alright, so we need to start landing. We'll land over by these two buildings to the left here. Take it back into auto hover. So I can turn. Oh, are they shooting rockets at us? I think they are. We need to land faster. Land faster. Not so fast that you die. Easy, cowboy. Easy. I think we're taking shots from the right over there too. So maybe this isn't a good spot to land, but we're still going to do it. Oh. Easy. No. No. I'm so bad at flying. Don't ever get into a helicopter with me. Alright. Turn off engine. Everybody out. Oh, did they hit me? Am I bleeding? I'm not bleeding. At least it doesn't say I am, but I see blood shots. How do we do this? Left there, follow me.
Squad, follow me. Acknowledge.
Bird, right? Yo, that's a friendly bird.
It says I'm bleeding, like I'm showing losing blood right now. But it won't let me bandage, okay. Did everybody get out? That dude's still in there, or is he just stuck on, oh, there he is. Okay. Alright. So we're down by two little houses. So, and we passed the place. So we're down here. So we need to go directly south. Follow the dirt road directly south. We landed here. So south is that way. Alright. What are you doing, dude? Let's do this. Come on, boys. You got my back, I got your back, right? Hopefully they have band-aids and stuff and they know how to heal themselves. Alright, we probably already veered off course some. That's okay though. We'll get close enough to figure out where we're at. I think it's up on top of that hill over there. Alright, there's a house to our left here. So if we're coming from here, so it's probably this house here. So we're still on the right track. I think we're like over here somewhere though. If we go back to the right, was there dirt? Did we just run over a dirt road? Is there a dirt road anywhere right here? This is the houses we came from. They're right along the dirt road, aren't they? They are. So the dirt road's here. Yeah, okay. So this is the dirt road. So we can literally, we're like right here somewhere. So we can literally take it and run into New York. Okay. Now we got a hiking trail going up to the left, up to that building. Got a barricade ahead. I don't see any enemies though. They're probably either in the trees or in the other trees. Either way, they're probably in the trees. There's one there. See, because we landed on the outside, they would expect us to come from this way. I would assume. That's probably why they're facing the other way. Although they did just see our helicopter too, so I don't know. Like I said, I'm not sure how smart the AI is. I know they're pretty smart, but I don't know how smart. The AI, oh, they saw me. Maybe not. Oh yeah, they did. Engage! What are y'all doing?
Squad, cover the perimeter. Copy.
Got one. Almost hit our teammate here, who ran clearly in front of me. I don't know if I actually hit that guy or not. Where are the rest of these shots coming from? I mean, I know my guys are still shooting, but there's one. Oh shit! Was that a teammate that shot me? Alright, we stopped the bleeding. Now we can apply a morphine. And I think we're good. I'm not gonna do the saline bag because we're not low on blood. Okay, stop shooting, guys. If there's no one out there, don't shoot anymore. Did we lose 2 of our guys? Oh, they're back there. Oh no. Okay, so they are hitting. Dude, it'd be cool if I could drag you. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Heal him. Oh, they're closing in on us. That's what's going on. I don't see them. Alright, they're repairing each other. Where'd that other guy go? Oh, did my guys drop the smoke? Jeez, I can't see anyone out there. Oh, there we go. Got him. Oh, there's one right behind him. Jeez. You guys clear? Did one of the guys die? One of my guys? How come I only see 3 of you? I think that guy's still alive. Maybe not. I think he would have got up already.
Just wanted to let you fellas know I'll be making a spot run to Ohio.
I think there's still one out here, but I'm gonna move up. And I keep holding the wrong button. I don't want the whole thing to hear me.
On me.
Alright, we're capturing. That means they're all dead. Or we were. I need more bandages, which I thought I grabbed more, but maybe I didn't. I only have 3 bandages. There we go. There's a bandage. Alright, so where's the tent? Because moving this way isn't capturing, but when I was the other way, it was capturing. Maybe they're not all dead. Maybe it's just they all have to be dead within a certain vicinity. Oh, there's the tent right there. Oh, and now it's capturing again. I could have swore they all had to be dead in order for you to capture. Maybe they all just have to be away from the tent. So I probably shouldn't be standing out in the open like I'm doing. Jesus, come on. There we go. Nope. Morphine, take it. Take the morphine. Do none of these guys carry saline bags? Not that I need anymore.
Alpha main to all stations. Taking the combat outpost at point north.
Hey, we just got Lieutenant. Now we can spawn in that other helicopter. And that's it. That's how you do it, boys. So now this one, it shows that little yellow circle there because it doesn't have a thing to spawn in stuff on its own. So once again, first thing we need to do is we need to build one of the antenna things, which we don't have enough for just yet. It's 225. We should have it soon. We'll just... Oh, wait. It's not going to spawn in more on its own. How's that work? I guess we have to bring supplies here. Is there supplies on the back of this thing? Probably not. No, there's no supplies on it. It holds 180, but there's no supplies on it.
Attack at point Louisiana. Out.
I don't think it spawns in on its own. Yeah, it's just going to stay at 225. Alright, so there you have it, everyone. I think we're going to go ahead and stop here. Where's my squad? Uh-oh. Squad? Squad? What the hell are y'all doing?
Squad, follow me.
The fuck? What the fudge, I mean?
Squad, go over there.
I think it might be stuck. One, two, three. Did we lose somebody? Is that why y'all are waiting? Is the 4th guy stuck over here? I seen one in the trees earlier. No? Where's the 4th guy? Did he die? I seen 4 when we were ready to move. What's going on here? How do I do this? This only shows me. I thought it would show them too.
Is that our chopper?
I don't know who we lost. Was it you? Yep. Who killed you, dude? That sucks. Oh, this was our grenader dude. He has all the grenades. Alright, well, Like I said, that's gonna be it. Looks like the AI
Friendlies.
isn't
Does any friendlies in the area have a chopper?
a friendly. Like the friendly AI is kind of crap, I guess. I can see why people don't use them, but I think they would be good for defending. So like,
I'm heading toward
Announce your area pickup.
Virginia. If people want to help me hit a Virginia.
so I think
I'm
what I was
taking
saying.
supplies to Ohio right now.
What I was saying is I think that these guys would be good to defend a base. So like after you build a base, if you're high enough rank, I would say still spawn them in and just leave them there, and then
Yeah.
just
When I open my map, the symbol that pops up.
just come over here. You can do
No,
what is
those
it?
are squad leads and bases.
This and then defend.
Squad, fence a perimeter.
Boom, and then they should
So I don't show up.
technically defend that, but they're
No,
gonna
you
stay
do
down
not show
there
up on
because
the
they're
map
stuck.
personally for yourself.
I don't know why they're stuck like that.
I'm currently at the military operating base.
No, see what I mean there? It says friendly killed. That's what I meant by don't friendly fire. I just wanted to see if it actually did that or not, or see if I could get them unstuck. I'm sorry, my dude. I think he had a family too. Do I have to re-recruit these guys?
You're with us. Coming. Squad, on me. Copy.
For some reason, they're just stuck right there. I don't know. That's going to be it, though, guys. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know down in the comments section. Thank you all for joining me. If you guys need help with doing anything as far as like you're having trouble um, spawning in those guys, like you don't know how or whatever, even though I just showed you. But like things like that. So say you want a specific weapon or something, and you have no idea how to spawn it in. Let me know, and I can either make a video on it or I can just answer you guys in the comments or whatever. I'll try to figure it out for you guys. If you're trying to spawn in a certain thing, or trying to maybe unload a truck. Me and my friend had issues with that yesterday. We were trying to unload a truck and we couldn't figure out why. It turns out that the depot didn't have enough storage space for it, and we didn't realize that because it doesn't tell you. It just says that there's no storage nearby, so it was really confusing for us. But if you're having issues with things like that, let me know. I'll take a look into it. But just let me know everything. Like, hey, we were, doing this and we tried doing this and it's not working. This is what it's telling us. Like, just make sure you give me enough details to work with, because if not, I'm not gonna know what the hell you're talking about. Because the game is pretty big and it does have a lot of stuff that goes along with it. So
I just planted
just
a
make sure you guys
mine
are clear on what
in
you're trying to
Virginia
tell me.
to the
But
west.
other than that, like I said, thank you all for joining
Up
me.
the hill.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Bye bye.